pre communication job. Oh. Dabi. Na se America no. Ya se akwada ohun nsa hohuru na fia. Woni mpanimfo na bom didie. Communication ya wa yema Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Asoaba. One wodi anim wo se Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia nkunimdi a wodi ya. Ne kase no anagina miracle so. Ne kasa wonam ha, okwa ha, okwa lentembret. Enti zenne waso opesu ogina na woye communication director. Obetumi aye. Obetumi na nipa awari kwotati waso obere kura aye ginitim. Ya nyinitim obetumi aye monfama no. Democrat enim hanim say or the honorable Ahmed Ibrahim or your minister for local government, chieftaincy and religious affairs and what in infoni abetuan na say ne dressing our de da hanim say ya. Me hunu clearly say dan wa ye clean up exercise no. Ne dressing our de koye ye no and wo mo twa ho mfoni abetu san say atade no kura wo hwe aye fin kakra. Ena wose cheka ho na wo so ete na wose nkofo bi ena eblemu MMDC is no en wose da bi ya memu ansese no ase nipa bebre no anti ase enti bibi wo ho a ena aban krachi peni enya aban krachi peni asem se gotamu toki ya ya wo oban rose mesede Oba Rose fuo no ana yi wo maduma gota no emuasi ye straps ni mfiri so hwa na ekosem akotie na makopa apaafo no wo makosem no wo matimu na yade yanti anioma ni bi asenti yatam bibia pe ni yade akwa aban krachi peni no yetam bibia ne ye de akwakobo aban krachi peni no ewo mu se aban krachi mpenimfo ni bia dade but nya sobuo ni nyina ana esese ye de bo aban krachi mpenimfo mi say nipa no ho ye mabbo wo wi asepa ya assembly mafo obi ewu ni akofre no akwara bi akoto nsuom ni akofre no wobi ekuneyire assembly man wobi ewuda dan ya yen on computer building mu assembly man wobi ne neyire akontokwam abonani ati apai no assembly man wobi kwa afuom wa ma o assembly man etese assembly man na kwa Yesu mina bibia wo mpotem bia o ma na ye de so a mo nti onabo Ahmed Ibrahim say memi ye mo wonum subuo bebre na saa ne yensese no etie yesi Ghana house battery goes digger UK
what is the assembly members no munya allowance kakra
allowance sisi anya allowance omunya ska
omunya 1200
when now the quantity scan mu a wonim ni sika ma 10 million
there be 12 million you didn't new currency you and the abana ya there but one say
na kakra omunya yi ubekwa yiye ubekọ abadinto ubekọ ayefro
wonim se wo mo ko bon na kura
assembly man
we na asa
mpuntu adwuma wo be sanitation project ahodo obeye ni nyina no assembly man wo na wo beto shovel ni we mu nyina ene
wonim se mani anye ho da
there be assembly member adwuma no ho ofre adwuma ho ayeti say adwuma ya ofre adwuma se nyame anka wakoma untumi nye
me ade a mempe
ade
a mempe hwe yefunu
okay
afunu so obi ewu na ya se kore assembly man assembly
na wa mbehwe a hwan na ebe order
obi akodi ne nkwase asem akọwu kura na afre yesi obi ewu da habra obi di ahoma asan no kwa obra yesi say assembly man yesi say assembly
obi agya ne yire kura assembly
man
Oramate mamene Unia Penny and concluding como lawyer Martin Pebu, a private legal practitioner. Yeren in common share. And right, the course so ever you could force ye, bailings and some more PF Maba, and they a home 70 years. Lawyer, Marching will be able to Yo. Nyamia dum ne mobro yen so ye ho ye papa pa. Yenda se anopai se wonya bredi ama ye woni FM so. Enim se nra wani adi achire ye nua ba ma Denis Abuaje miracles na dodo na atade frɛ no. The arrest and bail ye dia to ni tiri so. Lawyer nsemi oje ne say
Dudwana so anyen akemu a fault ye can be na samba to for say na na ni kaedi because anka makuma no meka say oh no dia wetu kwaya abade kanka on the man chance kakra no akufie oh no be ba see na akufie na abis wada abetia abra ya say but yes, I may share free cases also radio kasa read to the bia yes you answer e do o wa e ti no be ni akoma asin the church say oh ye to safre ni ta no say when see ye na okwa men ka say the esi ni aha men ka say the esi ni but me part say from experience because uncle bia we keep quiet down and they say afi no okwa wada any sanke e beka so oh ye ntwintwe so kakra na unkosie but it's really a kid near airport now, near the say near course or airport, because we have to be careful. Meaning I the experience, and yes, let's just say, Ejimaya, no more, and I know they are check as long as they are on the radio near Becca, because another Buama, you have to show my but and this is a senior experience. Indeed. Yanti you could side no so far no like I say anka obi a wetu kwaya ba de bi enye se e ho me betim but yanti yenti a omuso omkoche no ho nti yentimi nkansi mintimi sisi dua enka se enye but for now no haven't heard one side no it doesn't look good but you better it's no you consider the details banner now say you conclude because the main thing is on my yes in Ghana the baby no we'll be there for a long time in the middle situation it didn't look very certain that you and that the big way not Ghana the hotel into no yeah na ya sure oh on my near chichire and yes a idea ABB in many options from Chachichi Kaka time, they could say no, sorry. I can't say that the media in camera. Then Salome Airport, Victor Salome on the NDC Airport. So, listen now. If you are British, on the back, be a with you. Yamanonia back. The quarantine, yeah, pray. And say, you could be Ukraine, unperceived guy. And yet, mobile call no more for garden. Some other hours, you will carry. The new bag meaning that we are on that class. There was a police station in our bunch on show uniform. We can do something better. It doesn't look nice. The committee or something to me because science and media but security agency Coco say that's the MPP better yeah many dia not your kite happen. Ekufuado you say hey yes sir you do my yabutre omuso mufi omuna mwenyansa we have the men here and the way you na buy and come dia ho brasi ebu ọmanya ka wee gidigidi nyina ama lawyer panyin kukudam yɛde ɔmanya ahyɛ wo sa yɛ abotire ne yɛmbu ɔman yi a wote wɔkata hyehyɛ porɔ yɛ wodi left right center ɛnɛ ne die no kora ɛnyɛ yɛ ate sɛ wotu ɔmo po sɛ hei ade mu nyɛ abotire yɛ obi amfi ɔman no mu no wa wobɛrepɔte tia sɛ obi ɛdi katahyɛ no porɔɛ no ahwɛ a wokora mmom na yɛbɛyi w'adi wo na yɛbɔ ntrɛ no yie ɛne nyinaa na de wei kɔbae but ɛnyɛ hwee ɔman we can always start afresh sisi sɛ yɛhu sɛ ɛnyɛ sɛ obi bɛgyina ha sɛ me na magyi Ghana mu akɔtene 40 years deɛ me na mayɛ most prepared ɛno nko antumi ɛmmeyɛ nto mma no anaasɛ me wɔ sika deda memfa mo sika nyɛ hwee sɛ those days no yɛankae sɛ ɛpo koraa nsuo tɔ gu batru ekupu ado amanbuo ne no afei ama yɛni abie paa obi ba lɛka sɛ masa ɛpo koraa nsuo tɔ gu nti ka wasɛm yie mɛnka sɛ sika deda ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ woba undi ɔman ne sika so based on all these things no saa na gidigidi ne akyi nipa no rambo style no ɛnyɛ fɛ because this nation will be there for a long time to come nti ɛnyɛ ne ne way a ɔkyena no wanka di ne kyiri kwa na shout into wadi de yɛ no kama ne kwan so ano no but ɛno nso na meka sɛ nini sɛ yɛfrɛ no na ɔso ɔmba o sɛ deɛ nso aka no conclude nka sɛ saa na ɛbaeɛ nti asɛ na ɛdeɛ yɛka ne kakra ne yɛgya nkaeɛ no ɛkyire yɛnya details no nyinaa ansa na yɛtumi ɛsisi di aka
sɛ yɛkɔfoɔ ankasa krataa mu na wode to dwa sɛ ɛyɛ adeɛ a wadi hɔ nom akɔneaba da na lawyer mmara no nsakrayɛ ɛwɔ yɛne amanɔne deɛ no mu no yɛ da yi ɛsɛ sɛ investigations ɛkɔ so wie ansa na yɛafɛkye arrest anaasɛ we can do both in the process.
We can do both in the process. Amanɔne nso ne nyinaa no it depends on the kind of case. And yes, I'm an only 1 year on the check. I usually wie. As I near two. And year 1 year. I'm more young, so maybe be a more confident when you are meeting me. So, meaning I say, be almost through say, who can it? That is not a can suspect must be all queer and some can it be a dear. It's me. Ya check nitano ba ya money bill so that the view of the corner no akọ by then no na bill kesiye than kiso so wa ma e be ya sen so e ho no de aye tro kakra but what I can see say you could be most of the time answer na on the channel no ma ko mani kakra de bia ya omuntanya abutre degree e no ase kakra bi ni ato e police service omuna omuntanko mani obi dem report here no say can ya akọchi o say wo sufra be kan de nti police service ni e da form kokko you could ya omutako mani pa from time nti police service na ya ba bo mo kokko say omu say ya men ka say cases ni na but ye ka no kra ya mutachi ntentem abra enye say police station and no so no both I think a training no the police service or trust to show my class the police station be free I had to know me say no trust to do a trigger happy make sure say I buy me trigger happy to no trust so training no say yeah kasa radio see say no yeah bomb and they be improving that you could know from the little I know no I'm tired and abra omko menu debi
but as an answer the gidi na ya doso
I'm not chelo na make up a doso no dey ham yeah I know they said your friend is saying won't you say but I can't say information no na make us information no say ya to gidi yanko yechi na yenhwe why die na by Abdul Hanan die say no yemfa ne say yenhwe say Hanan ono airport echi ye hu say obi a o yitu kwan ai judge amane kwan nti sɛ bibini a mo ne no bɛka ne bɔkɔ anye yi a san we use force ɛna de nso na judge na amane kwan nti nkwa sa na so every me didn't look good na ntwa yie right but no say okwa ku yi sika na okoyi wo bank no eno ntia enye say judge man ne kwan no but sika na okoyi wo bank no but na adeno so no o hwa adeno ma yes ono no mfom so sa because na omuchi no na omujai no na others no my say freezing na ewu nti de foforo to no so ama ni hu say the freezing order foforo ato no say ma me na ehu yeah nti 100 yeah it didn't look good. It didn't. Nti why the na eye gidigidi wuntumi first one na omuchi no no na me say man find information na mantem nti eno de ukukura obi say mama ende na me busi ye pa nti ne ka bi kira omo kakra say yes ana ye ejuma no.
Yeah, I remember.
Information na bra ombe yehu say sika mo ka ho ase na dos sika na for ye nyina at least we nya kakra nti you don't know how to tackle it. The first one I'm not sure to me no. Yes, I know mistake. I'm not say Hannah yeah, I'm not the crata better sentence no. Oh man, yeah. So you can see say, hey, I was the first one to meet you. No, you poor which is no so much you answer man. I'm the abantem at least. Well, I'm bantem too much, but it's far better than won't meet you.
Yeah.
It's a far better situation than the won't meet. In terms of the market. It's yeah, Casano, yeah, not the improve systems. So, yes, you say, yeah, come with the BS here, I will show you. What you for a car, and you need castle.
In Newcastle.
Yes, I know, Cano.
Tapa Pepe.
You Newcastle, and I made some message from the car, say, yeah, that's it. And people that say, it's a more yana or my yashi, because as I know, I hear not. Center on the NDC who are near Crano. I'm with the foreign because I buy we. Yes, too much here. Nigerian passing about Miani MPP. We just hope that they will improve and stop the macho rainbow, this Rambo style.
And right, your other landed lawyers did you make a complaining bitterly about the bill? Share a yes, Sikaboti Omodiato, a unity, so 50 million cities, three sureties, two to be justified. Share Sikansu Omusomu Muna, that's 55 million Ghana cities. A bit to me about say bill no Modiato sono a year, looking at Sika, woman investigating.
A whole solo a year, the friend say. A lot of time because of half information, because the you could side, which a miracle side, it's easy to say that they be a brosso. And I make us a woman be of her, at least you're not a year for me. And you know, where she say, we yet, it's information, the bar. Now, I see when we say, oh, what pray over there, they pray, you have to train that information back. But you make me, I can't say. I know they are very clear. If you can't have for so far from next year, yeah, you see where to be justified now. A honor, I was say, yes, you might agree. Also, I can't say to be justified now. It was different meaning, but I can't hear you could hear, and yet, I improve, and yeah, you could go by the court crab, but justification or different meanings. I mean, can we deal?
Okay.
We know a treasure justified. Shremeja party crowd. I saw 50 million. Haneja party no problem. Into that is a confirm with that party and say dine hour then dine class abeba. Say come a banker, of course, say she can't be a new party the brother scam. But what the loan, that's why I say she come out betcha and a bank account bra. There were treasury bills and society bank account. Now, treasury bills of my people bank. from account now what amount then also for account grab better you I know say treasury bill say no dey on there who should be bit me content say a cafe for dying bra o dey dying a back the first problem is say your back say your kwa ko ye hwehwe mu ahwe say dying you register with you that's the first problem then nipa hina o mo register o mo dying nke ho na e kire say most of the time dying would be a crowd na say in register ya printing no matter so mo pen ye register nti mo be a problem no nti esa na disqualify little bit free na kakra bi na mo register no mo na pressure bomb so na so ku hwem nti na the strength asina mo ko hwe dan say ye register then nti the first change I was here they say if you know mo pen ye register krana me eno dia me tin ka se mo kase eno no mo pen but yes some run yen kase nti the sense I can miracle e wa dan 5 or the who krata ba na umbeti akwa ehwu kakra neighbors what we say miracles abahada and I say dia ye niam tenant and I say ne papa anani nia na dan fu dia nipa na ene dia no or say ne meta chere say ehwehwemu no eya ewata we nhwe ya obetimi bi pusumi kura ho no mu wie that's the point I'm trying to explain in yes eya party fu dia it's a mekase MPP di ntimpe you put discover ba na ya put discover ehwehwemu no mo kwelo eya na the corruption there because Uko Lands Commission for now, a queue. I could to amount to be pre or I to say miracle ye pinyimu intilo. A pekasi a debut, a pinyimu at the uchi. Nipa no be ye with your Lands Commission. If a ocean are full of ma. Now I jump here amount to a queue. Uchi side the bail and the corruption back because and the Lands Commission call now who could DQ no so amu ye shimuna or busome udia go busome pepana. Unye vie ye kra nti gise o de kata se ka ho nti sa le timi akọ ni then nti na me say yenti me sa mbra le say okay eni me ya no o de nkrata bi ba na ankom ko criminal investigations nita no mo so mu titu say esi mesi a o de krata na ampa on the landlord na me matina fi ha 1 year 2 years 5 years or tenant via our tenants you do more than 10 years. It is a tenant make I say yes, nipa we the landlord ni fair, then krata, ebiakwa only tenancy agreement krana say or the mumu ni tia, and on a landlord was charge krana. But we be me phone, actually say last December, me say landlord
amount to be saying
the word landlord Merry Christmas or Easter landlord Christmas. I don't cry evidence. I call your landlord which was a landlord. Maybe at the last tenancy agreement when you are Uchia rent to mumu na Uchimi Trehona and I did change our Murashiko empty and I no move with Ampa Uchia Chika 30,000, 40,000 in my landlord. Uchi say Ampa and incident says Sada and movie soon. So preliminary investigations 1 day, 2 days, and no movie. Na kamo so sa time
okay
na mama nipa na pie na mama na mre say okay yeah ma 1 month say cause sa dan we ye nti kan as a company ye register masema no because anka me dan na you know mo ka say ye method ye a me kan no anka mo place so anka imagine anka me ra say pie anka we pie as you no dem because afina yeah, Collins, I think you have to be a register not 50 million enough for more. And some year, the America say, on their search, and on our car, then also the catastrophe prayer banner. And then apart from that, number 3, Dino, on the evaluation, almost per dime 50 million. Almost obey the what years say, oh, okay, at Mota, a hazard, a dime BI, 1 million. Into a 50 year best one. The wide years, but penny a cracker, because the data is book me line. Into the cracker say, it's a winner expect value, no actual report. It is our report to let you on so it takes some days. open in terms of value as a boka. It's really not any kind of boka. Every year, it's not make us say, yeah, but na aka ni omo de be buy initial my normal investigation omo ye no mu say ampa nipa me de na no masu yes once in a while mistake the back the land commission will be din mu kura no also mistake me ba nti omo sha dan na nipa no e dey class na ba immediately no e wu say register no na mama ni bill na mama na America class okay onko penye ye register aba boye na say nipa no ko dem tanko be jani anka wa magana. At least from what Yoko is saying, no, Abrado to Kyle, no, you say Yoko, yes, Shimu. Until Uncle Bejani, I can't for Quena, once our banner, and you can't hear dying to say, I said, the Obejani, and happy, a honey in Chay, which Yoko, Attorney General, and for judicial women, I call me as a honor near me story now, my children, and no, here because I had you. And my mouth would them check it. If they say you follow no them no and people no like I want to die will register it. The same year and cafe and then God forbid but you actually no idea can make it the class about station to now me diabetes you register it and yeah me complex who could register and who send between Kenya my color but area how be decide people no I working I have maybe 15 years. This is not dying. I also and found that you could register. If you see a bit of common sense, name why? Because the main problem is say, you can say, oh man, baby, they be Kata, your cochino. Sorry. Before Emirates on there, yeah, Kata said before, and the police would you could enjoy ye. How many years or so before the mountain 2001? So that's what you say.
Yeah.
Ubi so mo say ne mo de ye chachikata na e mo fe na mo ntimi ka say e mo fe e ni wo yen share the being free sa de no yen share the being free na yen guys are rambo na ye be guni pa ni ma ase no
amenda se na yen twen de nne enso e be pie be free ho beba bibia ani a ene wa hebesan ba be di nkomo
yo
Eno a lawyer Martin Pebo legal practitioner and artist no kokodi nkomo no ni nyina efa no yeni abema Dennis Abuaje miracles na do na ta different enra okodi eye yekofo ensem no enable condition ena ana wuti ese yedie ene lawyer edie eto
Kaakyire
enko ye nimu
ye kwa anim dia na yemfa the Ghanaian Times obokrata no na yemfa nto aso na Kaakyire enura anwumre line no ho queue no echen da dem say Christmas no na me hu sa queue ni bi enura wudu La Paz ya wo hu on say ye wo miaye ni bi wo ho a bibi ti say alaji mo wo na e fast baby mu ti say areas mu te so tuo mu no enu du ho a na se car na eko enu alaji car ebu kofua kwa no mo na malamfo de sa mo na malam kwan ne so ka so omo de ana misumo omo kofo mo line ne de abusua na nya asem ketwa eje se La Paz achisa eje se wo mo ekwo baby ti se Israel mo wo mo number bi mo ti se Golden Door mo ni Yellow House mo ne lom na va ni nuanom de abusuafo enra anwumre oh yes say it say afa kura de na nipa ho ye mobo udu mesela enye kiu ketwa o obi onim alaji bi anim say alaji card ye wudu wa anaka ba wudu wa nanso alaji card timi aba betra baby a Golden Door for car no school na wo ho ne yes kwakura koko enya asem ketwa na sa cars ya ye pe car afro ni enya car afro no Neno ena ukopie mu ewo Legon no ye professor bako ho no wa ben ewo eba ye transportation mu a kwan ya wo mbetimi aboa na obi atimi anya hyen afura nkofo problem mma no eno ena o kire se aban no esika bi aban no elusi sika se aban tutu ne nuoma yi a nka sika beye 4 billion Ghana cedis afibi ya nka aban ne benya enti aban no mfa hyehyɛ ngu akom se de beye a ye no a ye peka afro ye nya afro enra nwumre se wudru abeka junction ha se omom call La Paz ne de ka ba ne de La Paz straight and the one fra na asemato enti saa pressure no ebeba beba ne bia wo kɔ bibi ti sɛ circle kɔ bibi ti sɛ akra na obesia ba wachi ya te sɛ transportation ho nsɛm ya sɛ car na okra no kɔ wunya no waforo mpo ne ya charge wa aboro so mpo no aka sɛ magye ne sa na no ɛna expert yi kyerɛ sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtumi yɛ nhyehyɛ aba ne tumi yɛ nhyehyɛ bi ebetumi aboa na obi ebetumi anya car sɛ de bia saa pressure yi ɛne saa dwutwam ne bo nyina ɛso betumi aba fom a the Ghanaian Times the obokrata de ho ama ne bo ɛde aba na Osha Times the obokrata no anim ase na ɔbɔ ama ne ɛno ɔse ya na Mahama Abukari a wɔtɔ so emiensa ɔmo akwakoye ɔmo de ne kɔ na yɛsɛ ɔmo akwakosie no sɛ de mmra ɛne ɛhyehyamane ɛne amamre sitie no ya ata sɛ Times the obokrata de ho ama ne bo ɛde aba na DVLA ɛna abɔ ama ne ɛno ɔmo kyɛ sɛ enkrofo bi mu ɔmo do ɔmo ayɛ ɔmo adwen sɛ wɔn mfa mmra kwan so mfa nkra kaa no wɔn atumi akra kaa abɔne kaa ne de nyɛ sɛ bi a kaa no na asɛ yi o ɛkwan ɔmo fa so imported kaa no ma ne be pie mu ɛwɔ man kokro Ghana no wɔn mfa kwan pa so nti ɔmo kyɛm sɛ 85 vehicles ɛna ɔmo nsatimi asomu a Times abokrata so de ho ama ne bɔ ɛde aba na Osha Times abokrata no anim ha si ano ɔbɔ amane ɛna wɔkyerɛ sɛ ɔmo betimi aboa ma mining sector no atimi agya ne nan so a ɛyɛ sikasam na wɔ sɛ ɔmutimi ɛde boa ɔmo sɛ de bia wɔmo ɛniɛma ne akadeɛ bi ɔmo hia na ɛbɛbitimi aboa ɔmo na timi akɔ yie no ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmutimi sɛ ɔmo asene ne no ɛna Times abokrata no ɛbɔ amaneɛ sɛ Stanbic Bank ɛde nhyehyɛ gu akwan mu a ɔde bɛboa ɔmo a Times abokrata nso de ho amanebɔ ɛde aba na abusuafoɔ Times abokrata no anim hɔ se ya ɛna wɔbɔ amaneɛ na amanebɔ no ɔde Dennis Miracles aboagyenfo nyine aba ɛno na ɔkyerɛ mu sɛ ne nsɛm hwehwɛ mu a wɔn yɛ ɛfa 55 million Ghana cedis no ho no ɛho nsɛm so ɛda ha se a Yoko sɛ wɔn ɛyɛ hwehwɛ mu ɛde afa ho na yɛkyerɛ no supporters yɛkɔ du Yoko akakyɛ no ɛnya asɛm ketewa yɛ at the Times abokrata no ɛde ho amanebɔ ɛde aba na Times abokrata no ɛna ɔbɔ amaneɛ ɛna wɔsɛ wɔkye hene ɔsagyefo amoatie forpanyin ɛna wɔde ya kɔnsɛm ɛde ama ya na Abukari ɔtɔ so emienu na sɛ papa yi sɛdeɛ wɔte ase na sundwe ɛne sɛdeɛ wɔsi ɛyɛ nneɛma na hofama ɛne nneɛma no yɛahyerɛ adeɛ ɔde yɛ akɔnsɛm ɛde ama abusua no a the Times the Ghanaian Times the obokrata nso ɛde ho amanebɔ aba ɛnɛ anɔpɛ yi
na the obokrata yɛ frɛ ne sɛ archives no wɔkyerɛ sɛ MPP foɔ wɔn mu turuntafoɔ a mama baako so agya baako Dennis Miracles aboagye deɛ wɔn kura deɛ na ɛyɛ Yokofoɔ ɔkatakyia free fa posifoɔ abo no wɔn abo na ne tirim ɛna apaize ɛna ɔkatakyia nso ne tirim yɛ kels ɛte sɛ jerry ɛmaa ne deɛ no a first wɔn de activator ɛde fam no saa pɛpɛɛpɛ
na ɛno ebi da so
activator me ya sure say no ana
eto bi da so
say sisi ana o ma dan dan ni say no na sisi ada ne styling gel no o say adan de e ba na o mo brand no nti eno so de fa otiri mu a eye hyen ti say ne ya na your brand is bebre wo de ya na ama na aye skills sado
nti sisi ampon eno bi no use wo nti na ya na edi
ya na omo de o de fra na ye hye
na ye dika de ewom no kura ometumi atiti aton kojo ane asa wo bre nti nya activator na sisi a wo de ye neti
one say sisi a no wo mo wo other product bi mu a ye tuntum wo de ye ba wo de styling gel no
so nye
jaba
me de me sra jaba me de jaba na sra me
ejaka bi se dey
na wakatatia free fa obia nkwasra no obia nkwasra no abrantie wono nko a ana aka woni nyame ene posifo ade hankof gu ne nsa wo mu de ne kro yenya MPP General Secretary na nabi wo mu ankase free okatachie bia ma ene yade hankof to ne nsa yade no kwhyɛ mu mpo aposifo kro ya wo mu bu no a ana wo mu a asa twa wo mu ho sɛ wɔn mfa no nkɔ ayɛ asabea ɛna wɔn korɔkorɔ no ade no kɔɔyɛ wɔkɔduru ayɛ asabea nso a wɔda hɔ wɔn nko ara ɛna pains no yɛ a wɔfa mu o mfu obiara ho kyɛma abute wada hwan name them obiara da obiara gye na home adan a wɔn ato abɛɛwie wɔn abrɛntu obiara da ɛna boy yi nko ara na ɔda hospital bed na ne ti da ne se ken kata ne ti paa no adeɛ da fam kuro ntumi
o kwasira no ya sabia ho
na akɔ ti paa o da ho
o kwasira no
na say de kɔbena ke betumi ayi no kuro
ɛna me say o ti eni de wɔ hɔ ba se do o si ka say adeɛ da fam o wontimi mfe
wahu mark no
sure
wahu mark na da ne ti mu
baabi a paa no ɛhɔ to etumi ma etifa na yɛ paa o no mo friends migraine first day me kokan migraine na wo sɛ hwɛ ɛhɔ no ɛyɛ baabi a ɛwɔ n'adwen baabi a n'adwen
asa wati kɔ bi saa ɛyɛ akɔ wati kɔ line
nti ɛba ne sɛ ya yɛbo agyakum Francis ɔkatachi ayɛ afa wo nsa fefa hɔ nom sɛ ya obewu ansɛ pain no kɔ fam
at your hospital
ba obi a nkɔsra no yɛse nurses foɔ no pɛ ɛna wɔn ka kyerɛ no so ɛbɛyɛ na membrɛ ne mmerɛ pɛ
na sɛ ɔmo yɛ ɔmo adwuma nurse ni deɛ
buburo nkɔsu adeɛ bɛyɛ nsɛn
but you know there's another angle to this particular story menim sɛ kɔbɛrɛ wɔnyɛ bi atia an eyewitness bi a ɔno so ɛma account a wɔkyerɛ sɛ yenu abɛ mokatachi ne mranti no du hɔ no na there was a police officer but suppose police commander kra ɛno mu pia no to baabi it is a odon sa ko kan post ni na odon sa ko kan
omo nsa ka omo
penny
na omo sa pia no hwe
fom
ɛno na ma
wosifuo nkaye no ɛbɛto share so ɛbɛto share ɛyɛ mrantia no mu ne okatachi na mene ono anka so okatachi no umbeto show mo so that is according to
sana what the injunction kwa wadu chief mpacha
o metumi ehun kakra yeah see na
me dia beto na eso post ni no kra ka chance wono no onye third party ewo
abana omotu ni
abana wo motu no mo won kwohwehwe nipa no a
the third party is the electoral commission for no electoral commission for no
na wo mo nkonkoye saa de no wo mu de o mmehwe so wa ne se na mrantie ni bi start se wo mu ekeka ne
niam bom mo
keka bom sesen wo na obekye se wo ye be ma okrum hana
but even if so mpo a say MPP for wo mu bodom pimo hospital so mu kohwe say free oketechie because
na say hospital wo di obianche okay osi for hwe no so
free oketechie no ma kohwe se wadidi ne ho ye matuatua ne bills nyina
so ye nyi
so munyi no munyi megidi say na bi asantemantam for no so be
chama wontu
na bi asantemantam ndc for no be na bi a omo ye bad na dodo mu na ye hu ni sa
na MPP ana
me mom de oketechie no minia ne nti ehame but abatuo mu no aya ade nso a eye me fepe ni ye me fan say ye bu kotodwe ni ya pai ahwehwe na ehye wono say ade na ehye say ya ahwehwe
up na da so
cap no ye de ade abama na yi ato baabi na wonko a wakodru fie na wona ni gwa wo ana na de wo o se wo ma udi wo ma chikoye ye no obi ada
na wo kwa wo
no wadidi amema na duane no kura bi kaaye Emma wakoto agu
na wo to ho na
wada
obre
aha na nko a woto na wonan na nwew na wuntumi mpie wuntumi nkọ ba bia ofra obi amfa na wabeye disable
ne say mebunu dudu na hwe ne ye say
won say first na sa forces ne wo ho no especially ukopie mu wa hafo na mo sa forces ni bi wo ho as sankori ni area mu ho na boys ni bi those times na me wo ho go so nti obon say nipa no ya bia na chi ya yi nipa no nsa free ho that time na nya easy o ya twa bi na ya free so that time no say na say o ma ben o ma di aduro ti adurade bi so twede ya timi obi sa te free so because of sa forces no party bi
nipa ni bia odi na chi ko ya na party bi adi chi ko ya
no ya te won sa ba ko no
free so
ya fe oba ni hu sese ya wo se nya wo ona ya me fe no na aka won kwa na wotifie na omu a wodi wo machi kwa so wo fra obi amfa
na sisi ano why disabled enti no wontimi mwo wo mo ntimi sanko ye gaga te said the first wo ye mo wo mo no asa ba be ye burden
ye hwe wo be bosume wo de mbe hwe mbu de hwe wo be bosume no ano no
bosume
ye no wawie
bosume de ane asa wa nko mo ayade aya bisa wo mu a ya papa wo mu tirimu ni wo mu ani tutu bi gune so ya hwe wo mu ha amani ma
ebi ye sure say
eno
ni asem
na the Democrat anim ha no wose wisdom gomase ene yeyi ne sebuom MPP first vice chairperson enran so kra no madam fu bi sei a wono so yeyi no abana wo moto ye no akwo mo elete no wono so enwini ye
okay
your friend no ye
our region bear
da protozoa ho okay we de efiri ni kromfo nyina nchen achem nkwanten youth
okay
nkwanten youth ana wo mo congratulate no wo mo se wa ya ade pa Evans Adakwa
okay
Evans Adakwa
Bramati
wo mo ato abama Evans Adakwa mesisi ya youth no woman ante papa youth organizer eho wono na wodi nkunim wo wonti Evans Adakwa congratulations
ya bo abaso oni Adam wisdom gomashi first vice wo buem ono so ye bo na abaso obna mami nkodi unso wo sha ase na wo sra lawyer fo ne se that time asema say sorry
good
lawyer fo ne hwe na wo momwa aha mamene lawyer Kwame Adofo enkonkodi nkomo na yenhwe de efiri ene ba bia ebetumi akwa akodo lawyer maachi o memo akwa abade ba nit FM 100.9 ibia bokode nyame adom ye ho ye papa mayenda sia no pei se wanya bre ede amayen yo ye nya ntie se ye nua bema baako central adwuma mu no wo de kwa akodan court se His Excellency John Dramani Mahama term na okono obetumi akode eto aso miensa bacho ensemi ye nje ne sei bacho ka chire ni
Yeah. Any idea? To do what we're better. Now, let's say, we got 2 terms.
Okay. Lawyer Mr. Mamisimana mensan kan homa ntum biye na yentumi nto nka Mamisima yebesan so aba lawyer nchen na ye ne no adi enkomo na ya hwe lawyer Kwame Adofo eye mranim ni na ye hwe ekwan a ye nuanom bie ahyase manfo dodo na ahyase ehwe se His Excellency John Dramani Mahama obetumi akotete ma no ntumi nkotete wo hwe anope ye hyase na ye ka bi ho nsem o message obetumi di aba o 055 67 89239 05567899239 Odo message fa hono moba de be kan dia amount text message and WhatsApp message pani nyina fa ho bra ye no na edi dwuma ntino de ba ye be kan dia amount oya ba chote menka
me too nka na so teme de
to nka papa pa fe yentio
let me say constitution no that my whole point e ma wa want to be a constitution what we call na Supreme Court a different interpretation na one more day asem nakon almost some the two say constitution is what we call 2 terms but minimum terms no say continuous with the 1 term not the 1 term at once no way na where obedie no 1 term no we breaki no asaba back no Emrano man ho kwan so tumi sa akọ 2 terms bi o ka ho. Say no dey akọ akọdura. Ye hwe the Supreme Court breaker.
Na ne sa ho no ye twen Supreme Court lawyer ebetumi aba ne sa ana say nka wakọ awie de no wakọ awie.
Well look, we may understand that 2 terms is 2 terms. Whether it's continuous 2 terms or one and there's a break, and then you come for another one. That's my understanding. But you heard the Supreme Court breaker. Now, when I know other Supreme Court judges are also expressing publicly, said Dennis, publicly, at his hearing. I say 2 terms is 2 terms, whether it's continuous or separate. We do what the panel will say if they will have a different view.
Okay. Enti yenti asiemu no yebetumi aka say 2 terms no say toaso a eno ano no ana say echichemu ba emu de he na yebeka say yemra na nkasa.
Well, then there we no mean in here there different from what the Supreme Court will come and say. At the moment, Constitution is 2 terms. Constitution in Chim say 2 terms and I say continuous. And now say you can break it, come back and go for another 2 terms. You see, me personally, if you said those arguments, if you said 2 terms must be continuous. So they are wrong. It is anything. It's the FM14 John Mahama. The second one, Ulusua. Assuming say, Yamanakama and Kwano Ulusua. Obetima Kofi, let's see what's about another term. Is that what you're saying? It makes no sense. Because then anytime you have a baby, when you have 2 terms and 2 as well, you can always come back. That would defeat the whole 2 terms only agenda. The Supreme Court better. But I'll be surprised if the Supreme Court agrees with that interpretation.
Okay. Yanshe say akwa kudru hodie e ho anso ne apex court of the land in yen hwe de BP be free but and when the miracles are in the chikakra.
I am a follow.
Lawyer, the arrest and the bail, who can be no bomu who is saying?
Well, there's a difference. Let's talk about the arrest. And then we come and talk about the bail.
Great.
Now, when they arrested him, and I said, Mechefi Akinono, na me nimdi ntia Machino, and me declining even interviews on it. Because I'm person who had the good jail Machino. But statement that you could really hear, it's difficult for you to understand. So to what in our kind of year. I'm saying, investigation into an alleged financial and procurement related irregularities. That will come.
Mm-hmm.
If you are doing investigation, and I'm saying to say, we have visited or more official. Now, we have visited or more officer because he is aware there is an under investigation. Now, the other one want to say, Obia, we have visited more office. Now, according to you, we are aware there is under investigation. Why don't you just go and arrest him? Or invite him to come and then you arrest him? But you wait and say, oh, come here. But we are going to put him on the stop list of the airport. You can continue. Say, catch you up, and no can say. Now you should say, oh, why a baby must be a fancy after baby near day. It's as if I invite you, and as if I bet you to stay here. Yes, you don't want to stop list airport. Now, we do airport, I actually. It is only what you saw to idea. It means all the end you. They make hard to say. Aha, it makes no sense. Because the Banofis are born in no Ghana there. You just invite the person, or you just go and arrest the person. You don't go and put the person on a stop list at the airport when you know he's in Ghana. And the man here, another shocking, they say. Almost the need to stop list before. They did not even know so outside.
Who said to coin?
That again makes no sense. Because airports, there will be a movement record. Time of free Ghana, time of Waba. You have all your records. Now, what was what they told you because to stop less work. Who your computer who say is the person in Ghana or the person is not in Ghana? They made out there.
Lawyer.
And then, what is another ridiculous statement I will make in the day? Ufi abonone bani emumni achino. Anybody in Ghana there? What is the wisdom in going to arrest him at the airport? When you know he's not even running away. He's rather coming the opposite direction, which is home. It's a fiasco. I'm saying come on, release this statement that get better. Because statement now I'm an eye even worse. Now, from the way they put the stop or put him on the stop list, the fact that you don't go and arrest him, but you rather say I'm going to put him on the list. Anytime he's traveling overseas, I will go and arrest him. Makes no sense. So in terms of so I am born or not, I don't know. But the form of arrest makes it suspicious. Now, let's talk about the bill. Now, almost offense, 55 million.
Yeah.
It will hear bill of 55 million. Two to be justified.
50 million.
It's a bill. Say who yeah, the allegation also. Say 20 million. And we get for 20 million, BBC awa. There is no law that says that bill should be set at the amount involved. No law. You go home in the bill. All bill it does. Let's say there is a charge against you, and you come to court to defend yourself, and that you are not going to be a flight risk. No law says you should go and set an amount ridiculously high, set a community. That is wrong. You see what they are doing now? They are giving Yoko a bad name because present occupants of Yoko now, they are using that place as an abusive chamber. Oma here, that chain will be for so bad, not also be follow. Sir, but that's not Yoko, what Yoko is set up for. Yoko is for you and I to make sure nobody steals our money. And so all you have to do is say, arrest the person and say, we want somebody to come and guarantee self-over court. That's all. Why get a passport? To make sure the person will not run away. You don't go and set a ridiculously high bail condition. Set a bail won't meet you. Not too. I mean, a lawyer, sir. Master, we are not applying for bail. On them, near the Yoko, almost enough cells to detain everybody. They should not even waste their time going to apply for bail for him. No one in them. That's what they should be doing, because what they are doing is wrong.
Ekobani say, in fact, the amount being investigated near 55 million and the bill is 50 million. Say on the mua, naturally say a babe to us court. Court to be to me, a year the bill amount to no any 3 sureties to be justified number for one.
Well, Babi and Kamin Bodakra apply for bail. They recommend them.
And
for 27 years.
And the moon and get well.
But what is your when somebody is trying to teach you a lesson, you let him know, say, at the end of the day, you know, the willpower, human willpower, is stronger than anything else. If you are determined to do it. Yeah, the position has always been consistent. Because Martin Pebble, OSPK, the same thing I'm kind. He's just wrong.
Yeah.
Journalist, yeah. Or TV3, and you may program Good Evening Ghana.
Or
That's it.
Good
Evening Ghana.
Metro TV.
Good, whatever. Good Evening Ghana.
Sure.
The same thing. Omochino was it just one the dime. I can't never do it. Or not the dime back in his name as my religion. I said, what a ridiculous statement. Oh, give me 2 million. We just abuse 2 million. But we are forgetting to say, yes, we real of one side. What one side. The bedroom baby no. Obi also will come and occupy that position. No, but no, because you have been to me, yeah, any day. Now, we aside the whole office, the whole objective of the office. They are saying that is why when somebody is doing something wrong, we should just tell him and say what you are doing is wrong. Stop it. You see, the current occupant of Yoko, they are turning Yoko into an abusive chamber, and they have to stop because one here who just a bunny out of home. That will be for so bad because Mrs. Maybe, and that should not be encouraged in a democracy.
Okay. My that's inti. About to say, you know, we said who advises the lawyers more apply for bail.
Me I can forget it. No more pardon, no more reno. Some men no, I more men no. That's it. Maybe how be here now wrong. And some people say why they wrong. I two patrons say, "Obi said miracles." Or and just what Daniel or Bagana. Obi or your political animal say. Let be all media so. Oh, you get miracles. I won't know. Just all take it. Airports has what practical. I mean, what is it? Miracles. If I cry a gun, how old Daniel can say? I will be able. I want to hear my dear no down. It looks bad. There's a trial with baby. I bet it's my cartoon. I can't say do anything. I bet it's my cartoon. I can't say do anything. You don't do that.
Well, like we've had Pennyfo Binum, ministers, cabinet ministers, of course. Education Minister, Honorable Aaron Adresu, and the Interior Minister, Umunyina Akasa Dietia, bill condition, na say punishment. Ye punishment the amount for. Share ye futu na woman tiana.
The truth of the matter is, you know, I call law school. Yet, bail is not intended to be punishment. That Yoko boss no. Yes, also a lawyer. So a lawyer there, he should know it's a cardinal principle. So you should not use bail as a punishment. What can I say? Sab, you go boss.
Raymond Ache.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. They teach all of us in the same classroom. So you shouldn't do that. Maybe he's not a lawyer. So he doesn't know what he's doing is wrong. He's just somebody who is got the power and he's saying he will use it. Don't hear because the China, why have no business to occupy and also, yeah. A burden of people like me, it's me criticizing. That is why he shouldn't be doing that.
My endasi, and yeah, Webeka could room be biako, and now say, Comodi beko soma, we soma number form. I know what to me, a son. Yame and counsel, papa, and fat, I know a lawyer, Kaakyire Adofo, private legal practitioner, and artist and education and common. Good morning and confirm on Nana Amuako. Say, you're watching us. Good morning to you. Obana, Nana Ukutabatono. Iti waso NFA yanko eto.
Na the bakra time de twaso ane kurame no aye the archives ya wase bole bamboy MPP asemunya baako na matumi edi nkunim 2028 Rafael Kuma ena etumofuo yi mama ke review partnership with Cape Coast Teaching Hospital and Taberton omunu wo mato abasako Montie eba beboa na ayareshe papa tumi akoso Dennis Meraka aboaje na asam no ewa ha mesra musamo jejis kan ye de akoma ne beria menso me support 1000 Ghana na ye de akoboa once na ni bikura no maposa mensa
eto yenko
menso meboa
okay
Ghana
yo secretary BN the word don sem no wadama
Abusia for yemfa Daily Post the wokrata no na yemfa ntoa so eno no kire se sede be ya Ghana Medical Trust Fund itwumadie no betimi agya na so no enti wo mo ne Cape Coast Technical Hospital Cape Coast Teaching Hospital aka bomu partnership a wo mo betimi aboa sede be ya pomde ho nsem ebetimi agina ne nan so ya akyese Daily Post the wokrata so ede ho amanebo ede aba na abusia for Daily Post the wokrata no anim ha se go de Dennis aboagemfo nyine ababeto ha se miracles oda ha neno eno wo kyese zia ne de na asam no no eno ena wo kyire mu se chia wo mo kyire no kra no enye ne kwan so no enti na se wo mo pese wo mo divert attention bi kyese unhu but attitude kra nti a yes ye kye no nipa no mo se ntan se da ne tri so nyina no zika no 55 million Ghana cedis also wo man bella o man 50 million Ghana cedis na asemo ayoko kan pa de eno so akwakoye asemo a emu orempa ya atose Daily Post the bokrata no ede ho amanebo ede aba enti ne nsem no bi ede da hase ya Daily Post nso so ede ho amanebo ede aba na Daily Post the bokrata no anim hase no obo amane na amanebo a wobo no eno ose oman ni nyina ene aban no ede ya konsem ede ama ya na Abubakari Mahama a wotoso emienu ya na Abubakari Mahama wotoso emienu efa na yen sensem no a ekoso ewo ne krom ho a Daily Post the bokrata nso ede ho amanebo aba.
Okay, koba mamenken kan we na eto eboss ye na ye nchirim kakra yenti ya na ho ensem ya na Abubakari the second was born in 1939. He was the second child of Yana Mahama II. He was the second child of Yana Mahama II and his queen, a princess from Panlukpegu. His father passed away in 1948 when the young prince was barely in his early teens. Minko binkaun. Obna minko binkaun. Okay. Born directly into the Dagbon royalty, his early life was marked by responsibilities associated with a royal lineage. Rather than having power handed to him, he spent decades climbing the traditional leadership ladder. He began his public duties in the late 1990s as the chief of Pangponu, a lesser skin where future kings are honored with leadership skills. Okay. And the legacy no esro and it was throughout his life. Yana Kaakyire II was widely recognized as an experienced farmer and a dedicated mentor to the agricultural community in northern Ghana. His nearly 8-decade journey took him from a youth in Mion to the head of one of the sub-Saharan African's oldest country, where he was highly regarded for promoting peaceful coexistence. Yana Kaakyire II was the 41st overlord of the Dagbon Kingdom in northern Ghana, and skiing in January 2019. He was a universal and a celebrated person, restoring peace to the kingdom after 16 years of chieftaincy dispute. He passed away in South Africa. The Bokrata at the bar, July 12, 2026. He was 87 years after a short illness.
Abusiafo ya na Kaakyire bobo na bakwasam so kakrai ya na abukari ya otosumienu no ya wo no ewo mion 1939 mekyerɛ afe apem mahankron eduasankron na wɔyɛ wɔba a wɔtɔsumienu ɔyɛ second child edema ya na mahama ya wɔtɔsumienu ɛne ne yere Aishetu na Aishetu de na ofiri Polumpagu ɛne wɔ papa firi mu 1948 wɔ abra no wɔno kora no wɔsa no wɔyɛ teen no ɔnhyɛ da nyini bebree na ɛnam sɛ yɛwo no to adesibusua no mu yɛwo no to adesibusua mu a yɛsɛ da ɛma wo fa ntetie mu a ɛne umamamre no ɛkɔ pɛpɛɛpɛ sɛ daate akonwa tofi a obetumi afra tena so esan sɛ lada no ɛyɛ ndidiso no ɔna mu bia ne sa enti wɔsɛ n'adwuma ase sɛ wɔhene ɛwɔ Pumponu ɛwɔ 1990 hɔ ɛno ɔyɛ ne nkakra saa na wɔyɛ obi a wɔyɛ kuyani okɔmpotem wɔnom a wɔmu bu no paa sɛ ba no wɔkua adwuma a ɔmfa ndi agorɔ ɛna wɔwɔ mfuo bebree ɔyɛ nkakra efiri ne mmɔfra bere mu a abamu a ofiri mion wɔno nso nkakra nam de sibusua mu a ɛna wɔyɛ obi a asomdwe no wɔpepa ɔmpɛ basabasa wɔnyɛ kekra saa na yana Mahama Abukari ya wɔtɔsumienu sɛ wose o kan dabon ahemfo aba bɛsene kwa wɔno tɔso aduana baako 41 nti 2019 hɔ ɛna yɛde ne si akonya kɛseɛ so koraa so wɔhene popra yɛnyina yɛnni ne ho agorɔ yɛnsi ne fam sansa no wɔpa asomdwe pa nso nananom ahemfo ma nso tie ɛtoa so a bɛsɛ 16 years a na nya asɛm ketewa na South Africa na yɛ July da toso dumienu ɛwɔ afiyɛ mu ɛne sɛ no ho dodo no kakra bi wɔkɔ akɔgye aresabo ɛne sɛ ɛbaamu ewo de ne nsa ɛto no so yi na sɛdeɛ wɔn nsesɛ tie no saa pɛpɛɛpɛ na wɔn bɛfa so na wɔn akora no ɔyɛ obi a ɛba asomdwe ne nkabo mu a na yɛka papa yi a yɛka ne ho asɛm nti nyame ɛmfa ne kra ensie yie
Nyamefa nekra ensie yi pa emma yen na yenko ahoma ne so ne ye ne Al Hassan Abdul Wahid enkonkodin komo ye Northern Regional Reporter na yembisa ne se ye kasei eho etesei Al Hassan amemo wache emu akwaba
Major so na to say
adom mobrohu ne ahwe ye tiase na ya na wei yembisa eho tesei
you I had the Bibia Boko just atmosphere and I very dull for the past 3 days now news no on the grounds but now and share your official nti obi a otie bia or yedi ehye dem a ordwen sa asem yiwo but since ndra officially announce sa issue yendi in particular which means the atmosphere very very quiet even tamalempo which means normally in a normal day for airborne nyoma go about daily activities no although activities na of course but low key if we say sa semia esi ana aro asema esi ewo dagbani
Montie ne say na said ye krata e ba bonten kire ne kire say ne ho dodo ne kakra ma papa firi mu ewo South Africa ya pen krabia eho ensem no say netie
and na South Africa na okay no enye the first time okay wa ko hope if say some time back for medical treatment na we second time now at least it's more than once okay this untimely incident AC South Africa into information na ban if you say oh yeah the king of Dagbonti untimi and shada announcing although some of us had some previous knowledge about that incident but untimi MP embaka if you say enya official into na ye twen say officially on be announce into since Saturday nyina na ebi mu eti sa asemi but then officially no ndra Monday na omo make announcement into ndra mpo na nkrofo bebre eti the course over the weekend enti sana na mention atmosphere na the in fact bebre nipa bebre I shock if you say yana Mahama Abubakar II ono na ye 41st overlord of the Dagbon Kingdom na nyina nim asema isi ansana obedi ohin ewo Dagbon enti eno on Kasa personally or one of the pivotal kings of Dagbon nipa bebre ehu say ono na oye Dagbon and if he say for the past 17 years especially for teenagers already between the ages of 12 to 16 omo enyina amateur no omo enye hu obi a to say omo friends oye yana da until yana Mahama Abubakar II odi ya 90 ono and image no very very high especially within the to say the age scope of Dagbon from the age of 7 to at least more than 80 Kofi bebre it means oyenipa bia na odi yana ohinno o maintaining peace and tranquility especially during the era abudina and then isuna AC na later obedi ohinno man Kofi bebre esi omoti asia na omo make sure say at least sisi yo yana you make sure development ebeba within Dagbon now and also on surprise here if it's now or initiative development one of the key development aspects here the Dagbon chief police na OC one of the key infrastructure na OC or make sure say at least your befitting police edema yana bia obedi ehine no now stand na mention or one of the pivotal figures of history and or making sure say or story peace and stability now ya won myong Myong ewo northern region sa wo ko unim Tamale a wo ko Yendia Myong your community bia ewo kwan no so na Myong na omo no in 1939 na ono ne papa yana ne papa di yana pe na ne papa ye friend no yana Mahama the second ono na oye na yana na oye yana no odi from 1938 to 1948 na yana yoka baby na ne mami napa Aishetu ono na ono ofiri Kulontwao community bi a ye friend no Kulontwao eho na ofiri na yana yoka baby a currently a yekese na oye ohene ewo community bi a na ye friend no Kpunkpono na ehonom na start say oyene ansana na from the 1990s and ohene ewo Kpunkpono ansana omo elevate no eba Savlugu a your friend Yona in 2011 and 2011 na from there no na omo eyi no odi yana enti currently you can say underground no ome eyi regent na regent na your friend Kampakuyana ene ye title a ye de ma regent na normally no firstborns na omu edi sa Kampakuyana until currently you can say na ba oye firstborn a your friend no Yakubu Abubakar sisi a ono na ye Kampakuyana until your friend no Kampakuyana Yakubu Abubakar. Now, according to Dagbon traditional custom, no, Tama ne papa ka baby no, firstborn no ontimi enkohu ne papa sena order until ombesi no sa kampuye na ohini enti omusi no Kampakuye na ansa na otimi kohu bibia ne papa da and subsequently omu esi no enti currently no ya na di omesi no enti Kampakuye na Yakubu Abubakar na oye regent for Dagbon.
Wow. So be bisa wa mayen na bakosem ne ade debe mpuntu niama sa na yana Abubakar Mahama the second wode abre ye Dagbonfo ne Tamaleni ade nyina.
Yo currently you can say sana an instrument no manshada ambody omo eskinu no in 2019 na ye nyina enim at that time no na former president na is your former president Nana Akufo-Addo na oil president and also no oil very instrumental in the successful implementation of the Dagbon Peace Roadmap. No and AC or in 2019. Now Yana Mahama Abubakar the second son idea achievement or the unity and peace by now normally no so we na or catchphrase and or phrase be na olive by yana biaba oyi the unique catchphrase na yana yo ka baby ono na catchphrase ni say odo de OCAC asem na ono de ondo de all say asem nti enu na catchphrase a to say or the can say mamboara ngum manda mamboboara ngum sanda enu catchphrase a na oyisinti utimi hu say local dramas ana amo ye friend no lonso no say omo manu appellation na omo de aka ho omo say yana ono de o say odo de o CAC asem na ono de ondo de o say asem nti any one of the catchphrase no kita na ono initiated a comprehensive review of the 1930 Dagbon Constitution in 2020. The Constitution Constitution and also including succession there. Burandani incident na IC no, and subsequently omuyi yana no. Na say omule roadmap so that future occurrence and as idea AC on AC in the future. And the Constitution is one of the key initiatives now ODPA in 2020. Now, ono asa launch the Development for the Development Fund in 2021. The South Development Fund Buama students are omu enco school and omu here scholarship and omu here financial help for further studies and sa the Development Fund bua ma students ko etimi edeko school. And as an American, was initiated the reconstruction of the historic Bewa Palace. Now, sir, Bewa Palace, say it's about 85 to 90% complete. And waka baby inti Senator Nipa the man proposes and God disposes. Now, so we say sir initiative now could do best 80 to 90% complete. Anka ono. And our launch and now on no be gate no edema that palace, but unfortunately no waka baby now say probably maybe nebai kampakwe na and with me as seen in name be a sad place because then American about 90 to 95% complete.
Enti odiasi baby a ne bano eye regency sia no a bread do say if you do say and our debate now so ecopim zone be ya now for
currently you can say it depends on the traditional council normally it's between a year or two because say a year or in a year especially within the caliber of Yana needed preparation be brave because we share the like the bone structure and now in back almost also from kings to chiefs to sub chiefs and other sub chiefs into planning maybe say almost to boise normal planning now normally so share that bone time funeral right after harvest into normally so more harvest na a period the homa ubia because in northern regional mostly farmers and main ejuma menti make sure say obia bedoma obia befa biane ansa na plan final funeral right.
Wow. Alasan yenda se na ye maye nyina ye hu yakọ bibia ne baba bedi nkomo
yo medas bebre
yeni abema ye Alhassan Abdul Wahid and ote say ye no etwetwe nkomo no na wono eno ye Northern Regional Reporter etino ya na Abubakar Mahama autosumienu papa efra ne ntuma tintin mu nkomo na yekokodi eto
Kaakyire
wawie obaton no anane kura
oh
wawie
akaba ko ha de me say wa fa kwabena de
ko wi ana
okay abusuafo yemfa the inside obokrata no na yemfa ntoa so eno no se wode wani kire mu awo kyerepone a enso hu nsem ayeden pa na yese opebredi enso ni wokra enti senso ya etotototoi na yese dama hodo bi mu ededa wonso abam na so sansuo no ana obi anam emponche nom nantwie nom kraman nom obia enum bi na no no mu kyerem se nso hu nsem ayeden ede amomo pa timpanyifo nhwe no onye omomo a the inside obokrata no ede ho amanebo ede aba na busiafo hwe the inside obokrata no anim hase a eno obo amane na amanebo no a wobo no eno se kane UK minister ena wono ekire ede to kane British impanyifo anim ombedi wo mo so se ebredu se wo so mutwa compensation bi ede ma Britain for ya to say the inside obokrata no so ede ho amanebo ede aba na busiafo the inside obokrata no anim hase no obo amane Vice President and now Finance Minister essay there be edun de yan kasankasa yan nyire ye ho said ye be ya ebetimi da achia kwama bi Ghana ye sikasam ebetimi agya na so economy no ya ne ye hyehya ya na obeka sisi ande emu orem kakra emu onwono ena sisi ane ye hyeda hu so ena sikasam ye say but wɔsisi ye yere ye ho na ye nom awonyono ni sisi ebe kakra no bibia ebe koyi ade inside the bokrata nso ede ho amanebo ede aba na the inside the bokrata no anim ase no DCOP Francis mfonyini aba eno no kyerɛ sɛ honedi ho nsɛnsɛm no enkebe yankada bia yenye ye ma ye ntena se nkɔka se o dise bosome ana nsuo ayiri yen ansa na ye ba behwɛ se ye ba be clean up exercise da bia no baabi a wote no yensiesie wo ho entwen se ye ba be ka kyerɛ se bosumi wei ye yesi ho ye yensiesie ansa na wapie akɔkɔsiesie udan anim anase watetu gatemu wɔse saade no nso emmoa inside the bokrata nso so ede aba ene anopai na wo hwɛ the inside the bokrata no anim ho se ya what the chief Ibrahim fonyini aba no so no ma appoint no yazi a wono kwakoda Customs House Agent Association ano yes ho nsɛm so ɛwɔ ha se ya the inside the bokrata ede ho amanebo ede aba na inside the bokrata no anim aso no se Gan West Assembly no ede akade ene niema ede akɔkɔboa adehye nsuo yiri fa omo a ma wo mo agapade wo mo fie kyese wo mo mpa wo mo bibia asɛe no wɔn de akade de akɔkɔboa wɔn a inside the bokrata no de ho amanebo aba ene anope
na the chronicle anim ha no me say Fred Akowua munim say Fred American burger yes say American burger de ahoma asen no kon ene wakuno but American burger yenim no no pa say American burger eni die ya ne dey so obekuno Obua America boga enkunu ho da enka anya hye kura sa America boga last minute kura wonkunu ho da na sa America boga committee suicide no ayewrem papa nti aposifo deploy enkofo bi aye from homicide unit no a Latin word a home efie and a side come and side no ye say efie ewurka ana efie wudie ai sa efie wudie
you say
enti yes homicide you know
homicide okay
womun say American burger Fred Akowua bekunu ho obi a wote airport residential area David wote airport residential area wote wa wufie na wukun ho na ni ote alogboshi ya wada entabu kiosk no mu no wono so onkasan wote airport residential area enu pretu a wona unie woda mu kura wuhunu ehwanum obi a wote obi a yeye se tam obi a wote obi ani we hia no omu wasika se tam abu omo so te sampo ano anwea Akowua wasika obo adwuma
obra obi oto obi ana wasika
na obetumi akwatena airport residential area wa bra uniska
na wa wo fie
na dia wote wo dai wote ketra wote airport residential area se uniska na wasase ubetumi ato Debi ehwa asase no minni akosia one plot be say 1 million 100 debi one say ya dia taw kura na bi $500,000 enti wasi mansion Akowua fie no unim ho
debi
American burger fie on
debi
wo sika say tam abu no so one what this guy dey okwa on ka say koyibi ko one what this guy dey na wa kunu ho American burger kunu ho be ma be kunu ho a bia na ne be ma nya adwuma na o be ma nya adwuma mom dia
eto no kre
nyame se yanka no kure
se o mo se be ma be wuo die ne be ma be wuo die kono amu nkonti se akoya asem a yawa bete ne die ya be gie tuntu ya
because se no nya free mu pe unie ni jebia bi unie ni jebia bi ete se wasum da ho ne ya gbo weyem ni atetere won se gu achi akowua se na akowua kra oye guy se wewu kra osre
ono se tiri ni ya yi ni bia na
akowua wa ye ni tiri ni nyina when they anya starting girl yo ko ta no ankasa anu odi ayem akowua dabi akowua no ye premani na ya beti anze akowua so odi ahoma se no ko homicide ni tifo mu nkwohwem
okay
mo nkwohwem
obramati
akowua nku no hoda
medase all right madam wase eto ene kobna madam wase papa ye be kwa ahoma no so enche na yakwa akodi nkombo e de free ho e de aba ye hwe se yensa ebeka ye papa Christian Kobna Andrews so for chiri abosom na ye na di nkombo he Ghana nsam Ghana enkombo ba mahum mo messages ahodo e wa hanom a ebrepe be kenkan ni nyina e de amao ye ne aloyafo ne di nkombo hu se mu binom ebisa ensamfua ahodo be kenkan ni nyina enso e de amamu na yahudi de no so etie papa na yenda Sinit FM 100.9 so na wo ye be kwa ahoma no so na ye ne Christian Kobna Andrews so for triabosom ye ne so for kwa kodi nkomo ne ahwe Ghana nsensem ne Ghana nkomo a ewo ha no mu die wo no enso ne chefam di a woje no na yetie e de free ne ho koso na ma messages no embra hye ne se number ne 055 6789239 055 6789239 na mamenfa o messages ni bi emfa embra na thing ewia na ya hese yesa ebe kan sofo na yene no atwa so na we say Kaakyire asked the lawyer if he was in this country when Chachu was arrested in the church, and if he was, what was his view then? From Thomas and Ode no Ebaye Thomas. Okay, thank you. We say hello, good morning to you and your crew listening live from Apam Junction. Okay, so that is Uncle Bo, bro. Thank you so much for being there. Papa Abba Homaneswa. Okay, so young Kone and Papa and concluding como Christian Kobna Andrews. Yes, so for troubles. So for Marchino Bibia Bokodi. Hello. Okay, so you say Yensa Ebeka. So for our Homanesuna and the go. So far, Jotamika. Okay, so you hear Nefe Yene so for Eddie and Como Eddie free Hodomna. Phobia Rasta Ewa Kantamanto. Say good morning, Mr. KKB, the host. You are doing good. I beg. I beg you help me to tell the leaders of MPP to tell their party members the truth. Now MPP is not. Yeah, you say yes, I beg so far. So for marching.
Yeah, new minia. What's the guy?
Meto wonka papa. Me jiri sa wo here. Yeah, that's a papa power bra when you are my. Amen and amen. So for yen chance yen free enra menim se waso ade akire won hunhun foni ne ade akokkoso a yenua bema miracles aboaje ne kire wo mo akire no wo hwehwemu a wo mo eye kwan fa so kire no anopai bill a yede ato ne ti so eye 50 million Ghana cedis nse me oje ne sei
menim se omo chire ne nim adoporting ti omo chire no na megina sa adisto aka atre amamu mpanyinfo mu nche yechi obi a mumie mfa botae ntie chie no emetudwa na obi ansore ankapaka se na achichati ni mum no se wotumi ba bonken ka se mura ka boje ye ko hwe na yi ni odi sika be di mo si intini ya chem Ebatana, and Korean cost of more demonstration, and a friend me figure or TikTok. Opposition against a bed demonstration. Also, Yachi will be a bit in Yano. At the end, Tina, when you got off, at the minimum. Now we are doing it, as you cut out for the fight. So, be may 1,000 and 150 each. Get the Akoto and yet. And Tinipana, okay, demonstration, a man winning the other. Now a rabbi for some of the time. I didn't also buy a demonstration. So, Yama maybe only a May, a Jumaya, and a fire is to Yachi made demonstration. What is happening in this country? The people be here, Bonnie. Yes, it's not so. For manufacturing cream. Sad did the who no emwa. And if I call no, all the bonnet, let me be home. Now, soon it could be. So, couldn't say where Liboni be, and on this side, you could jam a man. I don't want to be this afternoon. Nipa be graphic on doctor. When you're on the best one, you're two other people to appeal. Ebia. We know democracy. The Chiwa, the Bema Bay. Now, who wouldn't you see an education? November. It's no nonsense center. I deal with by America, what you buy, and then a lawyer can call. Apocasa, and that's there. And Kebia, the city, I am who a Kenya, sir. No one baby, and I lawyer, oh, Malay, and the men, and I say the same in the Bay, a manner. It's like temperature, but they must have said, and you're about a man I yet be beaten said yet. If you buy a question on Tatabu, one of the won't be near problem, and I want your body. You come in your baby, over better. Some say politicians, you don't like a step, and you'll be. And it's somebody to Ghana for, and you have to do beginning and no more, yes, sir. Medium may say, the air costume. Many Jewan am one. Oma Emrano, and Yenadu. Yinyasa, when you buy, you know about it. And he said, oh, what partner is the cat? Another said, Obidia Tono Sokorana. Any if you have to anywhere, fine. All of the big condition by, excuse me, almost the extending of the year, why? It's in the editor for 50,000.
50 million.
The music beer, or they what panel and almost something that would do one of a bear 10,000 year. So you go for being Santos. It's a moment to a what? Nay, a man law, Nankata, and Yenutuma, 19 coin.
You could afford the crater a Montie. Dudwana Nesusun said, Nesenka Bantam, said the Bayan can Chirimono, a bit dear and sana a trena and I say a trade by a nanka crata and swabba, but Dudwa dream when they say a chair, entinama, dear about him.
I skeleton BBS, I don't think you know, much me now, Peno. Nanka, if you come out from the French church and so forth, it's a mumbra. Your mommy, I must want it. Branche never to me. Anything, a couple will be there. What for we were forward. Yea, anything you have a chip. It's any. Mommy and quit. Na young couple of working. None central for a gap. It will be quiet. That's why demonstration me and you come back on them, Sadia. Oh, no. If your mother too much, I see that Namomi is going to answer. Only when you're chilly, but in a fool, that's your channel, and not at all, that's it, and not yet, yarn yet. It's just a mommy and take it out of this. Now, yes, Sadia, what you want. The man of mine, no. Who ni kai no etuja
Entumi so nkoba se ye be frɛ uboko na waba uba ni efi se bibi wo hono mu a na bia uba no lawyer mra nipa no enkyeremu no kyerɛ sɛ otu kwan ekwa amanone ana oba obedu oman Ghana mu ne echi no se bi na nko bedwane ankɔkɔ nkomba ɛno nso wɛ
ɛno ne adia mika se Ghana for politicians no ebi suo na dwen ebi ye de keke and to any passion, Emma, ye be beat to say, we said, Dano, I say, what she said, a bronya after 1 while. Immediate, Nissana, a Yimufi Bono apple. Everybody. It's not yet a principal escort. It is sooner, papa, fit will be in the power with the Edna bedroom for a montation. What is this? A county and puno, a acrocrum. but you will be other casting the power. The person na ubeyi wa bwana. Won suffering. Won wa be fa kanaba. Oba no be dru se. Make a what they are tuning. Then the 18 months, this is the be man be o san ka sem ni mood. Na say e asem wa be to grab you. You okay? Just about. Then the plan no akọ amano. Wa ba no be dru se ye eni mo hwehwe. Eni no me bi abopese ni pra hu se mo ye adwuma. What is the meaning of it? When you plan on yourself, who's an outcome of what you know, what over. You know, that arrest at the airport and that's over also. No, 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 more what a telephone friend, young Kata. Brat, that police invitation, be a telephone to get. Near Flower Catcher, the young. And the answer Sunday will be a man. They say, vulgarism, no, vandalism. It was an apple. A good day, your day, and never stay there. And what? If any power could to cool, any day near that the time wasted. And a time commit my head to my bit my more mind on cost water. Can you dear Beppo? None of the air, above ye by ye, yet not to value. Never the camera so near P. Napoli would be near nothing. That was set to be by ye, yet nothing yet neck, near Coba, the progress of this country. Yes, Daniel. No one a woman. And two and some from Teddy will come on a plan. A good idea. A telephone friend. Only also, you will cross a bit of my lawyer. No lawyer and swab. Maka. On the visa won't go for money. More money, and it will never. And now they be two grand and that. Yeah, and
Aba, Ghana ko say, sikasem mu ne abrabo mu ne oman Osha His Excellency John Dramani Mahama bosho share ni ade eno ani ye hu yi.
Ade a maniji kase pa ewo finance minister ade a wa ye fa sikasem ho spe ene treasure bill no omama number from about 6%. What you say? It's to be in political bango. Say or the kokora dollar mamentongo na about some patrol my never na money mama de but it's any day the people say if you can do a human soon ho and only problem can be fire adia I have many things and can be senka na adu free stream na mampani buy the minister na babwano nanka yeti ain't to be no degree. And I don't go to get some Dubai. You will say, and go to get them. Yeah, go to get them now, my hip for the top. A bit, go to get to say, yeah, my idea. And for 2 minutes. Oh, again, I bet much say, a cobe, bet much say, and tap them. And ya call a mamma on the part to be a minute, I'll be a man when you. And you be to say. The American, at the study of possible need by a year, or buy me a better idea. On one say, quite a way. Now, the one say, I think another day. A blue baby about even trying to give me. What would you mean by reading to immunity? No, what do you mean by reading and fun to cook in the or say, me, problem. Now, no time of what they contact and one me cool, and me cool, or your moon top, or much to the above. I want to communicate Kako with me. Just see a very quiet, but first one. You between me and what probably and I better point to victim about the quiet between.
Okay. So for Ahomano Akate, Yabehena, Yane, Ababi, we crack run fi na. Yabefia Babi din komo. Say HIV who answer me. Idea and also say sorry pa titiru. Wabra Interior Minister Eden Komo Ebetu Dra Senipa 1,300 womo pese wombe adwuma with the various service in the mono sa nipa dodo no ena womoja mu na embo wani bi ewura but anopei ye wo fie ha no mu a ye ba be di HIV ho enkomo kakra enso de amane ye hunu enran so be told dwa there's a regional data bi aba Montie ukopiem ewo bono ahafo ukopiem ewo Asante Mantem ukopiem ewo western north that regional data no say pa na etiahifo na sebi yarewa anase mmoawa hodo efre HIV no eriwura wo mo pa yebedi ni nyina ho enkomo na yahwehwe se yensa ebeka ye papa ya bosom na fe na wie kura but phobia ekere se say good morning KKB. I'm a true NDC member but I don't think it will help JDM. He has won the battle already. We NDC love JM so much, but not this one. Thanks. Okay, so I don't know the one that our brother is talking about. Here we so na also from Wofake, New Plan Station Circle. Congratulations to all MPP, new constituency executive, especially Dominic Habenya chairman IK, and so in Wofake, New Plan Station. I was circle. Say happy birthday to my third born Kennedy Amankwa Bedu. Okay, so Kennedy Amankwa Bedu, I see you in your Presby School Atta. Happy birthday to you from your dad. Then from our usual tester, Meshak Asante in Amma Saman. Somebody should advise MPP leaders and their followers to stop making unnecessary noise. Is Miracle above the law of this country, or is he the first person who has been arrested by Yoko? Okay, yankwane any papa and konko to us. Papa, no one who go asem so facha and line no kati.
Minim se network and idea for this year. Say China South Africa for so say omo yom kumpi nepri Ghana ni ewu amane. It is dey quiet ntima mo ho ban amani bia e bata. Ti me the kind of sense ya nche kwan first why ye titi. It is me 5 years so and tools you mo. The sana kuku intime and intime yan fe. You know, yan you know kwan first bit my bibia. Amano ne for the bia tu a. Opo to bia ma yen so yamba ibinye ka be develop yamba. Eno ne bit mabu. Ena no kwa me kuma je. Odi kokoro ko. Oti mi patcho me premachine. Every piece to capacity. Nimpeska. Ukase. Wani ka. Utina to this one che no bi ta ho. Ni popo ye go ne da di. Yes e di koprana. Wo de no bango di. After chede ba be ye ni ado menya abonoma e di akọ. You know ma, you see, egore bebre abagwa bo. Ebi emetifo. Ebi chukada. Ukada ya ma Philippa do ku kada so muti. Edikedi eduma no. The bia the school you ma etima anti your mindset na ama. Ye nya free. Ade e chi gusu tire nyina na say that egore e chi o ma de nya so ba be yanko a. Omu nyina be koso ba yanko a. Omu nyina be koso ba ne nam ba sa. Because the entire the idea. Another person came to Pelebu. Dr. B. Eco Theatre. And your farm of radio, a event in school. And Omako Theatre, Lipa 20. And a bunch of Dr. Montie. Not Dr. Papa, and one more share. And one more share. Muslim sharing and Korean more theatre. Maybe out here. Oh, yeah, you may. And then yesterday, like this, also the Narrative School. It is so called certificate. That kind of Japan remote. And to have been given the here, a child motion, and what you are moving, and almost share, and almost share, almost that. But let me have a back. The first time I saw them, I was moving. There should be beer, and the school, and the exam, and the school, and the other boy, maybe the other. I did between some one of mine, no, and when you know, you're a long way to go. But nyame boafo
nyame ene ye boafo baba yenda se ne ye hwe nyame yadomo na wotwe se ne ana na wotwe besi mu ne behwe se obetumi aba na efe yedi nkomodo do na yeda se anopai
me da sipi nyame nyamo kase panso.
Amen and amen. Christian Kobna Andrews so for chabo so na ote se ye ne no edi nkomodo ye founder Ghana Union Movement and also founder Life Assembly Worship Center. Wono ena yene no kokodi nko baba memre fie mamitwa me hombra te me ba yene yenua ba ma Ernest Amoaben Austin eba bedin ko president Ghana HIV AIDS Network. Yeah, basis, yeah.
Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie.
Kenyanim da hwa ya Montie edem da dwa yinsi so Kaakyire Kofi Badu ho ampam je nei preka se jama do fiti krotia na ne ho agye afiafie mu woni age ba bia sane nsam ni mu na pensempensemu ni ehu de no kro ne da
Ghana Montie na mansanya so adawro Kofi aman homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo neat 100.9 FM.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibia so beri ni waware ne a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Udan kwanu tumu ho. Me be mo anu nso hye kura dia ka ho. Uhwe dia wapi ho. Ukasa batete eda fom ho.
This way chocolate drink.
Catch up be baba ware.
Asew.
Ye fi say this way chocolate drink. Ya sorry anopa no ne yenom ye be hye fridge nom no se snack ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a this way chocolate drink ne yenom and this way no ti ano a he se kire wom kokko wom brick wom bibia wom ade wo hia ne so hye
this way chocolate drink
de wo hia ani so hye
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkrato emu agye atum se eye
Cool, fresh and trendy with a new look. Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized. Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie.
Ensam ne yabo ne bede sei Ghana Montie na Kaakyire Kofi Badu ebesani mu ewo neat 100.9 FM amanyosem atitiri oni ani ntiri inkomo twetwe ensem foforo ensem a edi ahimoman mu ni amahodo so wabo ne buawa o obesani mu ewo Ghana Montie adwumadie so
Ghana Montie na mansanya so adawro Kofi aman homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo neat 100.9 FM.
Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie.
Okay, so welcome back. Nita FM 100.9. Ghana Montie Studio. Yet was with the Area Bema, ye papa. Mr. Ernest Mwame Austin Ewufia. President Ghana HIV/AIDS Network. HIV/AIDS, I won't come over there. When was the last time I could check you there? I didn't go for check your Musrupa, no. What's the fear about it? And I am Muslim better check it. In that, I will check it. Alex, you son, John Demin Bisano. Zamami akwaba.
Nyame Joseph.
Bibia mo ko de.
Nyame adom.
Solid. Na then na eye teaching aya na yusuro se be kwa check ya di.
Okay.
Yes.
You am say it can make chia eye ye tiefo ina.
Yeah.
Na tene say asa yare no stigma bi ewo ho. Asa kama ye say obi ti say obi nya yare HIV a. Eya na ye say sebio nipa na kɔbɔ adwaman nipa na kɔyɛ bibia entime ɛni nti na wɔnya yare no nti ama because of that no obia sro say ɛyɛ ɔbakɔ testing na first no na eduro bia ni hɔ nti na obinya yare HIV ayinim say ewua na sebio obewu bayame ncha de ende enduraba unya yare HIV a etumi ma o enduro na otumi etenase unkwanda ina enfie nyakopode ama no utumi edi saa enfie no but because of saa ade na wo yetiri say sabio okobadwaman na okoye bibie boni ntina wonya no enu ka ho tira manfo esuro say ombeye saa test no
Obi say onko check your to the baby. Onya ko check na say okwa ko check no kra no e beba na adwumo check wi nso a e de yare foforo kra na e ba beto ne so.
Well, the good news in say Ghana ha say we share your national prevalence as at 2024 na 1.49.
Okay.
The annunciation say we Ghana for 100 age na ho at random. We Ghana for 100 age na ho mo. Omumu ba ko anase mienu de ombewo yare HIV. Now what it means is about 98 of them no omuni yare ni bi. Enti na saying you call different places, different tests. And ube test ya indeed for you to get one case no. I just want testing by 100. Enti no mes rama for say yare no send first nanka yesusu no sisi anti sabio. Enti ma obia ensuro. There's a 98% chance say o test ya ube negative. Enti ma obia ensuro. Obia into me enko testing.
Enka every ben say yetumi ko check na yempesi ye beye ye ni compulsory system bi betumi e dia check.
Dabi. Untumi enye no compulsory because we no compulsory and no be raise very serious human rights issues. The point is that from ha yare ahe na eye compulsory say o test answer na ebia why bibi minji ni say yare bia ho ma say okoye no compulsory enti no wo yi HIV nko na wo ka say ye no compulsory na say wo di njiyimu eba na no be raise very serious human rights issues na yare no so no sabio so bi wo bia obetimi na atenase obetimi kra na atonse didi wunya yare no enti adenti na ese oye no compulsory say obi test answer na first no na ye ka se nka o kware a yenye no compulsory say obe test answer wetumi aware enso enne ye won nipa bi e form discordant couples no chere say nipa mienu awarefo mienu baako yare ni bi baako eni yare ni bi enso motumi atenase Emma dia oni bi no yemfa yare no ensane no empo omutumi ewo ma omoba no soso oye negative a che say oni yare ni bi enti adenti na say ye no compulsory say obi an kwatese we na saa na saa say utietia edipa bi mu efa ahodie so.
Okay. Ye ka sempempren ye gina bia as o mind to say.
Well, say ohwemu a bibia be senko no na your prevalence no e wo high pa. Say you can say prevalence the ye pracha na say ye pese ye hu enimpa dodo a omo yare no na ye divide no by our total population. Say na be hu the extent to which yare no e wo ye mu. Enti baby person koya na yare na was so pa na ye wo bear 3.6% prevalence. But your mencha de se na me kasa me bi di kan no and then your prevalence 1.49, which means above form. But your concern is say we are seeing ya year in sheshe bi say afi 2030. Your person yenya 0 new infections. Your person yenya 0 new deaths. And which I say by 2030 no enka yen person obi bia benya yare ni bio because yetumi esi yare no ano. After yen person obi bia so bewu because of HIV related causes. Because it's say enduro ewo ho. But ahono na ye face challenge. Because I wish ye 2024 data now. Enipa nya yare no for the first time 15,290. Which means we are nowhere near 0 new infections. Enipa ewu ye and so more than 12,000. Which means we are nowhere near 0 new deaths. And you know, ahono enna a year concern for us as a country. Prevalence in there above from, but to me, eliminate new infections and deaths related to HIV.
And the above from Sano, any quantity you bohu.
Oh, and see a bohu sa, somebody can catch you. Say a nimpa 100 echo test ya. 198 dear, yare no munibi. That's how our data shows. And Yankasaso as Garnet, a year brain, your field, your core churches, your Jumanku, your core universities, your core baby. For you to get one case, you know, I just want test in the paper 100. And you know, yen yisa ehuno because sa ehuno, and then this stigma no ebano because you say sayare no unya na sebio ube upe. Na afi obia esuro, but and then no, there are many pregnant women na omo positive and so ye dem to eduro so ma omo wo ma momba no HIV negative enti ma yen sheda mbohu sa yen nya hwe yie se ye nya yare no isan se unya yare na sisi ha ki obia ni ho obia baka chose ma owo ki obia no sebio enye ne kre ki obia ni ho. Doiti ane say yewo antiretroviral medicine. Unya yare na yede ma eno ena eboa wo na boost your immune system. Na afiema yare no ekofom. Na utumi etenase na we live your normal life. But edro de ebi eni ho. But eno so nche say yembohu mobia embohu. Mobia embohu.
Na adia se mwache wo hu na munye dro amfama yentumi enenentna se ye ne other yarewa hodo ete no.
Oh, se me kai no sisi endro ho.
But in
just say no entu ase. It is a hypertension. It is a diabetes. Unya diabetes you have to manage it for the rest of your life because you need a permanent cure as of now. I just say surgery it's a very complicated process. When you hypertension, it's the same thing. I just say you manage the situation for the rest of your life. Sana HIV so eti. When you are na enroll ho minim amount for omo other enroll no so for over 20 years now. They are perfectly okay. They are doing their work. Be normal. So and you know eno like Yenjin to say it has come to stay with us. Unya yare na endro ho, but eno so nkyere say ye reckless. Na ye konya yare because endro no so ni board mpa. Sisi Global Fund ene tuaka abanso etobi ana ye de ma eye amanfo. But enye easy. Ebebi beba maybe government may not be in a position to provide it. And now say Global Fund may not be in a position to provide it. Ebana sana ese wankasa okona kwoto enye cheap sa. And you know the best thing is obia and preventing itself from getting the yare no.
What about getting it? Your daily rate, you know, to say.
Okay, so if your data now, let's say enipa 45 in a nyano every day. We share your data now, enipa 45 in a nyano every day. As at 2020, 2024. Enipa 45.
45. 45 emba nkola embema. Senator.
Okay, so we share your national data now. Unfortunately, ye maamenom ye nuamba no omo etaya enya yare no pam. Data no chere say about 68.5% of our cases no eye emma. About 68.5% eye emma. And at 31.5% eye embema. Nti unfortunately, you know, yare no in Ghana is skewed against our mothers and our sisters and you know our dear friends. Emano amo eta enya yare no esin embema. Okay, there are various factors emano ebanesam. Edikan say ye share data na and no make say you will more data for a friend say emma esin embema. Esan say a manifa yefunu na amoko hospital. Okay. It's required to say you better test you. Say na say oh ya reni bia na de wa to edro so na you protect obano. We say mema yenta nko hospital sa. Yenta nko hospital.
Enso a voluntary check na yenye.
Yenso yenye. I just say bibia to answer na. And you know we test more women than men. And no one factor. But and no they are not too chance. Who say a year of female organ or the way eternal is a receptor. And as a receiver DM. Okay. And it's a obani bema enya enshemu. That's a service with an appeal na making bema no ehunsuo no ekọ oba na sia. So oba no na a receive. It's a bema no ewo yare ni bia. Chances is say odubema obano enu ye very high. Enu ye one factor. Ena ye krom house de ye data na kire say emema no ase omo nante pa. O hwe data bia na anu me hwe ya kire say in a year bema ba ko one fakra na ye be ye enson ekọ 9 between 7 and 9. That's the minimum. Nti se bema ba ko nya
one fa say
I said one for different women man
between 7 to 9 ma and within a year no be man no better.
Yes, on the average.
On the average.
Yes. And you know, imagine say
more
but you can't on the average. But shall say never back home or yare no na say afi on use protection now. Otumi spread no easily. Essence sana a mano edema emema. So no it's one of also the factors are Emma itumenya yare saying Emma. And I feel so say when it comes to negotiating for safer sex, when it comes to negotiating for safer sex, Emrepi, you know, a yana Emma na yana free agrono. Emrepi. And almost in a sebio yana scano a woman same. And they detect how the thing, I mean, the whole sex act should go. And see, Obana Pepe say, Bia, Unyanko, use condom. And I'm saying, Beman war 2 minutes.
That will power,
that power, no, so no, detective. The Beman can say, oh, use condom. Now, Sebio Obana, you're helpless. Now, they go ahead and then they sleep without protection. And it's our power dynamics, you know, and also Ekahoma, a baby and a memano, Edi and Mano, eso.
Wow. Na uye no to nchen ya Ghana nyina we know say ya na baby a galamsey wo pa na yarwa no dodo na antai wo eno ne nansa a chance on a year a data be a ekire within the regional basis no
okay
yare ni the way tie fa ye famu ni yenhwe
okay nti mietine say as at 2024 and I keep referencing 2024 because 2025 data no embaye. Okay. But I say Busumia Yewumi and I said the next one no Ghana Youth Commission. I did the 2025 data no Babeto Abontin na ye hu ye jinabio. But as at 2024 na data ni kyerɛ sɛ regional award the highest number of people living with HIV Greater Accra region.
Wow.
Greater Accra region and award the highest number of people living with HIV. In the past year, 77,821.
77,821.
Yes, award Greater Accra. Yeah, enimpa omo yare HIV. Wo Ghana hano Greater Accra and a lady 77,821. So we feel Greater Accra now about Ashanti region. Ashanti region is 63,159. 63,159. If you wanna call Eastern, Eastern 44,000. Those are the numbers. Okay. Now they do so some, but me person me can bono asem no. Yeah, a buy and say 2024 data and buy no. Almost share prevalence. So almost share prevalence. Medical can say prevalence no nimpa omwo yare no divided by the total population within that area.
Okay.
Nti ofa mfasa haye enfa abeka
yeah.
Ofa abeka e pese who the prevalence of abeka. E be hwehwe nimpa omwo yare no wa abeka. Omo number no bi omo ye 10. Na ya hwe se nipa dodo se na wa abeka. Omo ye be 100. Na ye say 10 over 100. Na ya working percentage you know. Na ye nya. Nti se o hwe percentages for 2024 na Bono region eno na elidi omo prevalence no 2.2. So ufi Bono the next region Eastern region omo prevalence 2.08. Ufi ho na wo ko ahafo so 1.88. Ana Greater Accra so aba and 1.8. Nti edidu na one of the reasons why Bono area ho no concern meka Bono area ho na meka ahafo Bono and Bono East.
Okay.
The entire Bono area no. The district with the highest prevalence, Doma East, that area, 5.36, which means Doma East, Uji enimpa 100 age na homa between 5 and 6 there, yare HIV.
Wow.
And see that area no of major concern to us. Now, one of the factors in the same, the young one say normally regions are a ben border towns, So mo ben la Côte d'Ivoire, mo ben border towns. Now cases etumi ekosro some of those areas. Into Woko even Western regional, Woko Lubu side, there are some areas. Time to say their prevalence is very, 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 very high.
Wow.
Sometimes because of your health facilities in your some people cross over from their country into Ghana for medical attention. And also to me data no ekosro.
Enti baby aye duro ni e wo soro yi meda ne dai na ye beye azoman
the be ya say so bakaya beye 10-15 years ago na de bia oti HIV hu dewo
ye bo hu dewo
pa
eno ne esmo ma yem hihye won se bi nim gidi class yare nani ho
ebi wa gidi so yare nani ho mo but data no e kire say ampa yare no e wo ho ebi no na no interior minister data ya de betu bia say ebi mu ekope
services ni
mu akono ayehu a omumu 1,300 omuwo yare HIV nti yare ne de ewo ho pa sebio yentumi ye bosiremu ka for how long and be say bosiremu kan say yare no eni ho so ye de da man for say yare no ewo ho yare no ewo ho pa nti dey say ye ne say e say back to that era na ye body rule no na yentumi create more awareness because ye hu ne say namafo na aba no omo ambete sa campaign na ye those days no enti omo nim information bia efa yare no ho enti se bio aso omo de omo no omo suro pregnancy kra esin HIV enti they will take different contraceptives to protect themselves from getting pregnant but eba no yare HIV dia bamboo bia ni ho nti me gidi say essay san come back to that area now you creating more awareness about your so we am for better ase nti an person madam wase say neat FM mama yan akwanya na yes encheche say na be am for better yare no ase no hu say ampa ewo ho na omabom ho ban na omu nkonya yare no.
Okay, we are not to China, no one ebetumi akase be. Isan se binom so ewo adwen posenka. Yen ndro no enka yentumi nto de eboa ma yede so ano ene nipa no multiple partners kra na oye ne se kra onya de obenya. Nka yemma no embra system ne mu mo.
Yes, and also eye no kra. Nansen yenya eduro bia efe no Lene Kepaville.
Okay.
Sa Lene Kepaville no. Injection. Utumi bo. So bo injection now a protective for 6 months. Within that 6 months, untumi enya yare HIV. Every 6 months bia ese okona okowo. Now unfortunately, sa edro no bo din. You can say it's around $28,000. Just say bisa ho segana for us ahina betumi akoto sa endro no. Enti amanonomo ye nhyehyeye se na be ya different companies can decide to produce generic versions of sa endro no na prices no aba down as low as $40. Se na be ya other countries betumi atobi. Enti one of the things mesra by ne say yenhwe na yenya arrangements say na be ya endro no ba from am yentumi ento sa Lene Kepaville ne bi. After so you back be say no Kabote Gabriel and also so a injection but one every 2 months one every 2 months bia and also so a protector and you back be say no the pivarin vaginal ring and no eyama inyamba no obehye say bio e wase na a protector from getting yare HIV because omo program ade in such a way say only obinya enhyemu a we intermittently it release sa antiretroviral medication se na be ya se be ma no ne hunsuo ekọ ho na se yare nko ebi wo no ho a betumi ekum sa de no internet there are new ways there are new methods of prevention say Ghana yehwe na yesisemu kakra because among for companies say ya one way dodo ya condom sa but it's also challenging ebi mu person be use so nti ebraso say ye behwe na yenya a mix of methods different ones so na be ya enkoye condom kwa.
Okay, so wabe yenda asemi ni se bibi ho be ka ho ma yen
yo em say ye bewie no ye meka ne say yenya ahweyie ewumu say enduro ewo ho but it's not a comfortable thing to live with the disease. Even if you get the disease every single day, and it is not a pleasant experience. Na ye person obi anso testi na ohun ni HIV status. Enti enche bia by next month ye be introduce a new system bia people can order for test kits online. Na wankasa betumi ahye wo fie na wankasa betumi attest to know your status. Enti enche bia ye the SAR system no beba abonten wo ansa wo office wo fie wo babia utumi ko online no request na ye deliver test kit na ma na wankasa ye wo test no enti no
checking is ambassador mamu
o say o check am ye wo telephone numbers and everything as we here we bia na o freya betumi aboa o hia we bia o freya betumi aboa.
Me that's papa say unya bre ede ema yen will surely keep intact na yabwa ama yare eso na anase ate akofo me that's enano pay
yo me that's
okay general Mr. Amwabe Austin and ote say enano adwetwe enkomo no President Ghana HIV AIDS Network.
Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie
Ghana Montie Ghana Montie na mansanya so adawro Kofi Badu homene so ejiji tonton sansan e wo neat
100.9 FM.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibian so beri ni waware ni a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Udan kwanu ntumu ho. Me be mo anu nso hye kura dia ka ho. Uhade e wapi ho. Ukasa batete eda fom ho.
This way chocolate drink.
Catch up be baba ware.
Asew.
Ye fi say this way chocolate drink. Ya sorry anopa no ne yenom ye be hye fridge nom no se snack ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a this way chocolate drink ne yenom and this way no ti ano a he se kire wom kokko wom brick wom bibia wom ade wo hia ne so hye
this way chocolate drink
de wo hia ani so hye
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mu agye atum se eye
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized. Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Okay, so welcome back once again. Here to us FM Neat FM 100.9. Then to me wo yen komodie mu e. E wo fie ha Manuel Dako. Kasa de mamanyuko NPP. It is a Manuel one elections maybe. Okay, also Ankobi. Otechiri woko. Ini abema kojo crunchy ewa ha. Operations member for UPT. That's when you were Ali Ibrahim and so kasa de mama you ko NDC. And penny for the number bidding commander. Your first messages are welcome. Your WhatsApp messages are welcome on 0556 789239. 0556 789239. Na yen kenkan emfa mane ye Jones wa dwenkyere. Maka cho se sia mu de se ya na ebe ko ne kakra. Messages na de ebe tinkan ne sa enti ma ho ehia o. Na fa o message fa ho bra. Akoma na ye die ye hwe the arrest and the bail condition imposed on Miracles or Denis Abuaje, popularly known as Miracles. Then again, Ghana's economy, the idea are we on track? Another matters and home come any bidding and there. Once again, 0556 789239. Hey, baby, I'll be to me the message at the Afa at the Abba. Pay for Mama Kwaba.
Yeah, Josuke.
Bibi Aboko, dear. I know I'm shouting through. You know, Abema Dennis. I want to say, na, yeah, Dennis Abuaje Miracles. I want to say, Bila, dear 23 Sui. Mubinyako.
Catch me that saying, I don't pay any. Akunya odi amami mefa akunya so di echia eye MPP flag bearer Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ene ne ho kani Haji Samira Baumia, baby Omo will be an Chiasonko de Momo. Meeting Chiasonko de Ma Ashefo, any 80 Pardon me this morning, I said my voice, no, I wake a cry.
Sure.
But before I'm about miracles, issue no so MPP over the weekend, Yakotuaba, the various constituency executives. Now, it has been very, very successful. The letter free the General Secretary office by MITRCS so far. 88.7% of all the constituencies in Ghana, which amount to I think 247 thereabout. MPP etimi akwa tuaba and penny for in these various constituencies. Outstanding constituencies in the so we shall part in penny for Jumedia be making sure that at the end of the day we will be able to bring lasting peace and solution to these outstanding constituencies. So person me commend the party leadership, both at the regional level and the national level, say ometimi ahwe ama MPP amanyoko yetimenya a very successful election. Ojidie won penifo mu say the outstanding constituencies no enchebia ye be na ya den yate eno so die fi ho. Me kanisa no na me the congratulatory message edema all candidates omugina ye omudi nkunim omo intimi ndi nkudim nyina me mo bia congratulations because even say obey wadwin say obey kwa kensie in a political party no cry, it shows that we are very brave. It shows you have the party at heart. It shows you have something that you wanted to contribute to the party. Into your mulusu, you know, better luck next time. But still, it's a congratulations message to you because you've taken a bold step. Appeal na made man crow for most mudi nkunimino say or making sure so be on money in the contest election in yetimi do be about board because UTMPP and you about recently. 19 years you be answer into your mom winning you be lose you nyina yembra together and making sure say NDC a member Afro Ghana for no you making sure say beats me about together now you rescue Ghanaians from this kind of mess NDC for a plug here into now me person me single out two microphone me nubi na me congratulate you on the edikan ewa you also East constituency me constituency
okay
and no my boss to tell me in politics in that particular level at the constituency level krokra me muka krankakra honorable Audu Idrisu he was a former youth organizer or called the next election odincho osaba back this year nyakopon yadom from the position of the youth organizer no nyakopon man akwenya catapult no ama ene ya vote yamano as the organizer constituency organizer of the MPP in our East constituency. Okay. Nijidi say Jumedia oye as youth organizer no the nyina beba to play na aboa ama East Area constituency. Adia ye here nkunimdie no wetimi aboa ama ya clock victory in the East Area constituency. Honorable Audu Idrisu. Congratulations to you and then to an entire team omudi nkunim ewo East Area so ebiem me ankasa menua eye prince isiama ajekuma ye nyina ye friend Kele Oba constituency I think Kaakyire South edu omode friend na ye Kwesi men said that ono so etimi nya the position of youth organizer ewa Kaakyire South into ono so me the congratulatory message the man a young guy we ni hu si was obesom MPP amanyoko into ono so etimi edi nkunim so ono so princess yama ejekum me we she wo so na no pay. Congratulations, Emma Wina, even Bismarck Brown, and your mama Kenina. We should be a James Brown rather. Emma be a congratulatory message. Emma Munina.
Oh, they almost 3 minutes. 30
yeah,
seconds.
don't worry. Say there, oh, Ali. We need to congratulate the people.
Okay.
Yeah, Baha, what we need is victory in 2028. And as a party, a team organizes such a gangantuam election. And this success rate, we need to pride ourselves as a political party and congratulate our people and encourage them saying Yango Poya 2028. You never about to get about Kone to me friend DC for them. So I can use the entire time to encourage them and then make sure saying Yango Poya on Bay area no more clocky victory am I. Coming to the issue of era, get Dennis Miracles Abuaje, arrest NDC for arrested no recent NDC4
Yoko
NDC4 and arrested
it is Yoko
on record ben no
Yoko for my tia says some no kofa no
but NDC4 na arrested
no let's
because
okay
this is a public platform
okay it is Yoko so let's go by that Yoko unya Yoko letter ni bin kan ye
kechi
beba unya Yoko letter ni bin
letter be NDC4 letter no mo try no
pacho
Yoko as a public institution letter no mo try no you need to have make sure say when you're professional in that particular field the field of PR now we issue that particular letter Usha letter now the entirety of the letter clearly shows that a NDC branch organizer being a true that particular letter as a branch secretary
not that on
because but when you check the body of the letter
we don't have that on records inti mama yemfa no emfa mama for him no yenim say letter ni free Yoko for if you can have any issue to talk about it say maybe I know where you are going the letter was not signed blah 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 ubetumi aka no but don't say yeah
but there be a body like Yoko a professional body who issue such a letter who share the entirety of the letter is not coming from a professional body because a professional body like Yoko will make sure so my employ professionals in every sector in all the departments in Yakane say Yoko you employ professional people but mutimi issue such a letter clearly no not in free a professional it will be a professional one buy so I can clearly say if you NDC for one they buy
there be
but okay Chick if you allow me to make my point
I will allow you but you must also speak to where
I'm speaking to it Raymond Acha onye NDC ni onye NDC ni
sure
enti NDC ni na che no beboa enti because say NDC for ache NDC for ache if you allow
NPP time not to no
not your till no na oye juba professionally
na we dey
clearly you can see say
emra dey need udi yankofo ne dey
but if you allow me to I don't know why I'm making me simple
let's speak to the issues as it is why baby a free bar you can have issues
okay Mate
why
Yera then is miracles Abuaje chia NDC for Yoko chain no ye nyina ye hu because we share professional but first of all letter buy clearly no not in free obi or professional when buy they tosu mienu a professional body like Yoko what you be a bro 48 hours per Ghana mrana was so the nigina ko gina se ugidi say in bakwana yemfumso bia was so do ko na sendibia na yeni ni di no a pass 48 hours no so onye ye they tosu miensa say what you know wo se wo ma no kwan ama ni legal team enkohu no enene nkasa who infringing the right to counsel so clearly no, from the onset mo che no ekosi endra no it is full of illegality untimi convince me say a professional body will do this a professional body will never do this. So clearly, no, it's coming from the NDC headquarters. The instruction from the NDC headquarters says send ye TBA Bema no because of the worker all year all bo Ediama the MPP Elboama Ghana for exposing the rot of the government in TSC there be YMPB enfan no ni yanko fano. Usha convert and some more kind of letter nimu say over a year near our muye shishemu. Miracles I then advocate omo outfit no for a year and in record no cry I then cry I see 2 months near and omo invited no say Umbra and he came he collaborated with them very well. His arrest really doesn't make sense. His arrest doesn't make sense. Musimu ye investigation mo charge any pa investigation. And this is how you conduct your investigation. And say you conduct investigation. Conducting investigation, you need to arrest the person, detain the person for more than 48 hours. Now, so conducting investigation. It's very sad the way ye de Ghana mbra no eko ba kai se ye se de odi echire no esua de odi anim na anana mo meboa dan sema ya ka se de odi echire na esua de odi anim na namo na to me so wontina so sa nko awie ye one day ube free office na kai se ye se abaye de bot echi no sa ba no ya soki no kerosene mu se ne ba be ji woni echi no enye ize wo mamu ha they should know me WhatsApp they be ameka nkrofo a ya cheche nkrofo in this particular government omani aje especially the appointees the young appointees in this particular government you know they should be ready the young appointees in this particular government they should be ready because we will do same na the ebe yakura be buru de omu ye no so we will do same whatever they are doing one aye boni wo mamu ha yakwache no tell me o mamu ha MPP ni ben and I want to be true Doomso is back near Babecho Doomso is back near director Babecho and boni ben ni pakrona ye we are just telling them say especially the young appointees in this particular government say we will surely come after them. We will come after them, we will arrest them, we will detain them.
Are you threatening them?
I'm not when you're threatened, we are just trying to let them that we will replicate the same thing and do it in double folds. And if you're penny for in the new patriotic party, so party, we will make sure that we put them to their toes and make sure that they are being
arrested. You can only arrest somebody wabra unim say Bonibi anase.
Ye nim so Bonibi omedi
so. Why bibia? Esefata say.
Esefato. And I'm telling you, say if someone can just post Doomso is back. Na yakwa kwachena. Adebe na wunti binya mayanchi wa memu ha. We will cause some arrest in this country. I'm telling you this. We will detain people in this country. No more bail condition, no. Yesu Christo and Ukra can be in. We will make sure that they are being detained for a very long time.
So, lawyers be brave. Today we spoke to lawyer Martin Pebu, lawyer for be na kasa. Mo kasa die koso no titiru ni bail conditions. Omo de tomo so no. Entwe ye. And he senka we no should give us a direction as a country.
Now that sasem omo kan na ene. Ene no mo say omo ka. Ene na mo say ye say ye ka about bail condition. Ama Haruna Idris mpo. Oh ye mo party ni mpo apa abegina simpie so akasa say de mu ye enye. Because yes, it will be a betting because the person is presumed to be innocent until proven guilty. But once I'm going to change the declare or you're guilty from the onset. To the extent say yet immediate press conference. In this country, we are near court. Akoka say the year of press conference ni munjina mogo mamu fanye juma. Yet in the Pakoni reputation, what denting the reputation. And you do this. And you think that tomorrow, when we come to power, yes, you be Ghana for there be a Momundi agro. Yes, this thing too is a warning to most of MPP leaders. Say a show be a normal feature, patch out more, down for no more patch out more mono. In the said American on Kwani if Nyakubo my MPP for power. Now people are being persecuted. May I tell you, point blood, people will be persecuted in this country.
Even when they are not.
I'm telling you, they are doing the same. We will replicate it. When people are being persecuted in this country, Theo, I'm not saying persecuted though. People will be persecuted in this country, just as they are doing. And when the MPP is doing the same, and we get people in MPP, go back door, and we greet the youth in the new patriotic party. We get to know in
okay.
That's one thing that they have to know. If they want a peaceful, you can say, a very governable, they should start following the laws of the land. And Nipaya Bonia, Fanny Fram Macranso, say, yes, what's in the 48 hours of the quarter, Yenesa, only be your own investigation, but you will be within the investigation, some Makako detaining for more than 48 hours. And Rebena supported.
Anyway, Manuel Dakon and Okasa Edema Monyuku MPP. Honestly, somebody at Yamamra, Irako Joe Crunchy Honefi, Montie, no so, a woman.
Kaakyire, happy birthday.
Me that's it.
And then all the other coin party. Last week Thursday, they missed my birthday.
Yeah. Oh, and run, Asana, producer Kai me say. Last week Thursday, your birthday.
Producer, we had deliverance.
Papa.
Kaakyire.
Yes, sir.
Persecution. So, meaning another or the mind.
Okay.
So they be because society I can in I chicho mind.
Sure.
Yeah, near maybe I trema name.
No, say persecution.
Yeah, persecution. Yeah, near maybe a tremo any. Any ASC a bay any money. On said, Nan Metraka say change is inevitable. But Nippon pensa cry and pensa ben society where they be. Emra. Emra bitimi ne wako. Be wuntimi ne mra ne nko. Me yase minua etia no kasa se threat. Ye buy ye be say and emra ne nye ni say ni be ni.
Any threat. I'm just saying. That's exactly what will happen. It's not a threat.
You don't want the reality. That means that you don't want to follow the law. We have laws in this country.
Persecution. Systematically mistreating, harassing, punishing a person or group of people because of who they are or what they believe.
Is it because of what MPP believe or who they are? Until now, say, "Emnyamra kwanso na yoko eye adwuma." Yoko say, "Enya MPP nete na enya NDC nete." MPP ababa na yoko ana na ni Kaakyire.
No.
NDC baba say yoko
yes.
Only political head ni esesa. Esesa no just say yoko na party bi dia. Eyemra. Na adan obi be kasa adan na yache yenu amrako. Kaakyire mame ma. Say MPP elusu power. Me boss CEOs bi dia what is yache.
Okay, boni.
Na kumi STC. Yache no.
There be.
Isaac say former tour yache no.
There be.
Samuel Uku NLA no a director general yache no.
Sure, there be.
Kofi Badu no a free zones yache no.
There
Nana
be.
na kana now na me cocoa processing company chocolate factory tem yache no. Look at these ministers. Dangote ya friend no. Bafo Ewa ya friend no.
Not as we know.
Katie Hammond ya friend no. Ora Lanchamanti ya friend. Kofi Badu no a deputy minister. Hwe Kofi Juma no New York.
No.
See ya friend no. So those no a CEO ni bi. Gift your worry. No ni national service ya friend no. Napo no a minister o se no akọ aba no aye we be boko kanoforiata se e kan ho asem e na oni ha hwe o maya ye obi o hwe ya hin nsem a e pa cho ahemfu ni nyina no so obi a odwanto ahen anaka che o man mu no mu ni dwanto ahen
o ye odwanto ahen no
oba mi krom achim kotukwa odwanto ahen okọ achim ebu akọ dwanto ahen okọ asante dwanto ahen denti Kaakyire denti na eti dwanto ahen yenim se enipa bi a o man nim no enipa wie nipa enipa timi ye bone na ye bone ne ye betwe waso a ye de ohi bi asi wo se fa o adesrede ekoto nanim no meka bi ma se de be ya bone na wa ya na ade a wa ya ti o man no se ye twe waso kra akosoro ebeba fo Ghana constitution no ne se wafa kwan bi so ase o man sika no awi o man sika se o pre-bargaining eyi wo pre-bargaining se no so dwantoa
yeah
adenti ne yedi shame hwe miracle yedi adwuma hye wonsa Ghana mamra so kire se yedi adwuma hye wonsa so obu o ye nyina na obu mu akonta koskare nyo de Ghana for dia eti se o ye ade bi so hwe sika ni so because adwuma na o ye so yetua woka ya high diamond ya ma o cast bi bi se unye comfortable na be adwuma bi e amount enti ense se wo se o man ni sika se wo ye ni ye wo anye ni ye kro man ni wo ho kwan se esi ehwehwe sampa o ye ni ye na se ade bi wo esi esua na esua nia oko take over of miracle so ko ya mo hwe nkratem ne bi na mo petition ni yoko se nia ma bi anko ye procurement breaches ni adade mti mo hwehwe mo man ana mo hwehwe ni afro se o nsem yi ano miracle ifa na eche no si eche no airport no watu kwan na oba na se no
watu kwan ya oba
unim se oni oman na wadi bi ehwehwe nsem otu kwan no kra obi so wankra because you see ehun owe ohun ni mprenu Can you for us talk or hen who yare aba? Ne what or kakra omra sin same bi obeyi ano. Yenka say why yesi be yi ano.
Na say on pesa obeba nkoko enko mba o.
There be asema America no. They say ehun bi painti e na abo asere ogege ne background no we yi nani ato nchen. Say ni amu ehun say what na say nka wo sere na woko. Say you akaba na next say so okobe no amabi we.
But what we also know is that na wedi akoniaba according to the letter from Yoko no wakoho no oni omudin sa oso hwehwemu omo hwehwe ne ade wakoho waba
na wutu ko na poka na se na po say
obia ensi ni kwan say
na po say your friend no your investigation about the still worship obi okohe no yare o UK no akosere me kwa ba okọ no waba what is na po ya che no airport
but so obia nso ensi ni kwan o so mpeso mu si ni kwan ya ko mbeje ne passport say
ni pa fa su tu kwan obi betimi afa road kura na mire na akopie togo no afa plane no ko oba no abesi ya e asem na meka na meka say Yoko no se nipa ne go me se be omo bodam na udi made a menua no MPP for aka omo say bia wo support NDC no yen UPD ye pesa binary set no ye ni ye se ne be ya 2029 ye ba ban ma yen koya reset ne mo development e betimi scaling up na content na MPP for ade bi achi o Kachon mu yare a freno oprohinamnet syndrome.
Why?
Ana onim virus bi a freno nyaglaglat. Hwe oprohinamnet syndrome ne chiwa. Wo de wo wiase na wo na sa ade bi a wo ye bi a wo de na ye papa. Se etia obi o. Entia obi o. Na o catch us ade we enya. Na o kan wa asemo se de bi me de no na ye. Na mo afe no de ekoye ekoritia no a. Na afe wote no ye dede. Say ena mo na maye na de na yesi nyaga virus na chiwa asa kola wa to board ya mano no bobo ni sa no agba ko won kase so enye obi afford one wa agba ko say no eble mu nkofo ijancha no mo hwe no o ye tufu a wonti yen wan people mi etu omo say niema bi ko enye yen se Ghana for ne ani omudi agro yo Ghana for na di tumi na hye wonsa o eti tumi no de hye wonsa no de afem obetimi asaje enti yade ni ye na mo maninje se wanye ni yo meji di akwakomo obi Ghana fo agi tumi ne di ama NDC omoje ma NDC no na MPP ye pe UP ye pe omse de bi emfa nkoma NDC omdi koma NDC na fe di odan na NDC di ntro na beji na yese na wo ye ni ye a Ghana fo mo nto house Ghana sika na ye di ama obi so onhwe so e na nsama ba wo ni ye hwehwem me pa cho kechi emrama wo kwan se ye ma wo oman sika na se ye ma oman adwuma na wo ya yetimi hwehwem it is a miracle ye hwehwem de MPP fo ye hwehwem ne ese ne hu so wa den no beka
na enkai ntumi nso nye kama se okay hia wo sa da we watu kwan ba ono lawyer mra na nkade ekoso a se de hu ni se nuanum bi ekotwa hie nra e wo yiko aso ye no na nka ye hu ni sa nka nye yi
kechi me ma fa tu bi hu se napo ati opoku prempe
ye invite sanfo no nyina mo kwa up and down
yeah kwa bruchi batem bia ye nche no there is arrangement ani omo beka wonim so okwa obeba obi akọ mai we use technicalities in lobby no waka ebi o wafa kwan so akwa wa ma obi amane wakobe mienu aba e no se no ebi ana na etoso mi ensa akwa no wa ma bio aye de se obi akọje visa akọ Europe and America na Canada ne ade so obi otimi kọ ya mani bia 3 months ko be 1 month no aba o no asa akọji bi oni ama assessment ko we no aba edu ba bi no mu se da bi o ye ma o be 2 years e bia we dey o pe be more years so kwa o ma bi o won say say MTN momo ne oda no bobesi ana o bona utua ne ntema
ne ya ma obi aka ho
itu afi utua ne ntema be da bi ne ya halt ye increase ni be ni say akwese na oji aye increase ni wan re oji buma o metua enti say nipa de ye de adwuma hwonsa udi mra ne so mimi woni ewom say ya de a MPP wo power na Yoko eti obi investigate na bail condition no na enye high kene wo kan semu ya ne enye kan bi then ka so de bi ne this time yi ebi a wo ka so wo je 10 million ono boss so be 50 million me meje 10 bail condition ti ada na wo je 10 aji 50 no you cannot decide na me ka say change is inevitable change there eniema timi sisa be du ba bi asem no se ne sitie no Any share kwan be for so a you be no so much MPP this a threat.
Drawing MPP's era. And yes, from Yoko and other security agencies, no almost the bill at the were there bills like this and
no, there were this kind of bill.
Okay.
Paula Foko brother. Ye belly no. Yanka say sureties ye de ka ho ne dan sika ne ade ono kra no nye government appoint you. Ya allege so akuku obi e na fe di aremahu say enye nokre. Na no na enye MPP abreso. Sa na MPP abreso. Na
he was standing trial.
He was standing trial.
But before, are you saying before?
No, before I won't say trial or go through a lot of trial. Bail condition identity, bail no meant me a meeting. Or there for some years. Yeah. And some of my appeal, you know. I don't know how bail condition MPP tell man left. Only I say it your uncle wedding, it your DM. Yeah, United Party. Say crap plan, yeah, your manifesto, your promises. You can say, sir, OSP, Shrad, Yoko no acquires a multiplication of responsibility of this corruption, Yama baby. Because we had the source and you to me free attorney general. Anti-constitution, yeah, many baby, near first uncle for number under one body. Yeah, name is under one body, friend, corruption czar. Now, to me, I the prosecuting conform. Yet the assurance say free attorney general bit me any day. Name Muzan, oh, yeah, attorney general approval and send away. Ye can conformity. Nia meka kwako sini say on my way I timisi amfa mra anya adwuma na da bia bia ni say MPP NDC obi di bone odi o man sika no kodwane hye political party ni ye dede a na hwete sam na asem na wu esi bio o man sika na yaye ne basa na ye hwehwe so obi timi wi o man sika obi won so abo apaye no aye na o man na boka because politics na ye o Ghana ha no adwin boni woni pa bi trima so much to the extent say so mo fa kwan bi so e for man sika ni am yes say normal sa na tie there are state institutions bi a okosi ana hwe ne ma e koso contracts bi e dia ma private people bi na mabusa me ho say enti institution ye disi wo si ye nya sika mfa mo man ni developer na say CMP sika ni emfa chain individual bottom eduma bi ada bia mani wo so pa no ho asem de amigu so ye kwan me fa so ameka National Lotteries Authority so enti minua ne make dia kwakosi dia ne say miracle ye de o masi kama udi anim na kachi
yes
omusa inter ministerial committee coordinator of what MDs omajuma ne say it's like they are liaison between the local government ministry and the district assemblies and municipalities and metropolitan. Say, yebema usika bi ade bi wa ministry ni ntimi nye. Mon fan training and conform here training bi so that enema bi eba for no be hu no mo de aboa. Onim so ya public administration. Of course we o my friend administrative development and development administration. Why am foul political head no. So we training on now take adwuma na akoye na se. And almost more than the public servants and the civil servants. You have to keep on training them to be abreast with the new changes and the policies. Omo tranwache. Enye mebi wo omo ti ase. Ntu kwa enye gidi. What the council this is the government direction and the policy.
Okay.
No omo to the advice and the amount. Ya ni omo ntwin bebre because ye bebre bi a omo no me adwuma sabotage wa be anything.
Okay.
Enti sa eno ni adwuma miracle. Adwuma na tijubio yen. That is what they were supposed to do. And Yamaska 55 million Ghana cedis. It is a question is able to say, a Juma no ye could see saying, Ahina almost spend this can it be bianca. Almost yes, we are no man, yes, almost farmer council. And it is best is can almost procurement processes in a dinner farmer council. And you should know also as a new only so then you have questions to answer.
Okay, so then let me ask.
Minion MPP 4 years and yes, you buy 100 floors. It is one person who says the power BOA, which one and be maybe about 2040 something, and it be on the power. And no more bar, the Mran Ghana, I'm running between no more the Omra, about the Ejuma.
Papa.
Many I made was sick, so I'm say, yeah. na de di kan ma menchia Ghana fo nyina se womanya mmere na womo follow program yi emayen de me pese meka anopa ni se mera ho yi papa fetie nura bepim ene mera me ne wo ekase mera ho yi enya asem ketwa sabi mpreduasa dompem a MPP for mobilizing crop so monko bo dompem e wo yoko honom no na ase ne sei to the stand say mama womo kobo dompem e wo honom no wo bia 150 to 300 Ghana cedis each.
Do you have that's as an
videos no wonya been here ya na
maybe share who abrantie
videos no wonya been here o won abrantie no
ne
so wonya say
no o say almost say 150
150
they obetumi
Ghana cedis
they obetumi aka
yes
e dey aka abrantie o say mom fuel but they said they will give them which of God we don't know that
videos miensa the dikan e dey abrantie ne kai no say wo ma wo bia 150 Ghana cedis omo say ombema
exactly
almost time my then fuel buy
fuel
good so what I say one video another video I may sign here they say maybe was so be a man 300 Ghana cedis
okay
and yes some fuel and yes some sika wom be didie and almost time ko prepare fried rice ni chicken I would want at the bar program not to say program not to say
well I've say almost
me say it as ma make catch show na say dompema womo ko ball no honom no na ase ne say womo ko ball dompem wo honom no na omo dwene Ghana ho me san repeat say wo bia wo ko ho bia no nyam na me say o womo ko ye na ase say wo bia nya 150 Ghana cedis womo sign to fuel Emma womo what I say and now womo sign to chair fried rice ni chicken so womo we no womo didn't fail it and we one account the second account me so me here and say and you know your bar was so ono there womo share ne boss say womo man 300 Ghana cedis each womo sign amano the say fried rice ni chicken na amukra mo twen class beba na at the time na video no mo record no na mai na ya sign ama womo your friend say a fuel no dey put there say onyane there na ne kuna your taxi driver no friend no and we beje fuel no and what buy
the way that one is writing
no listen man try
money for food
hold on please hold on let's respect ourselves in this program see when your friend say eti program say worker say you see I don't simply understand NPP communicators. I dey say Ghana for your drink e wo form na say
okay
you understand say Ghana for your drink e wo form and so you can come on radio television na sebe and am say my drink na say Ghana for adwene wo form ntino na mo betutu mfuturo e dey go Ghana for ani wa asema wo tena how ka say na hede e na NDC for e na eche miracle Dennis Abuaje. It's a summer walk. Seriously, I don't want to use a certain word, but common sense should tell you, say, obi ya true bia. And then this in the arrest. Are they Yoko boss or NDC ni? Yoko boss, where NDC, secretary, and NDC chairman. And I say Yoko boss or NDC, regional organizer. Why should we do this to ourselves? I didn't bibia mo pese ya politicizing near the amanyo sem. I don't simply get it to MPP before. You see, the current crop of MPP communicators are here no me. One the party na be call, opposition till 2072. Because ekamia kwese one more style of communication no, one more Ghana for. Because obu na Ghana for pa ka o metin traffic the case so. Enka say chia ya chi Dennis Miracle Abuaje say alert so ya kromfo we are 55 million Ghana cedis alejo yesi kofu toche mo apa say we ya kromfo ma nusu kromfo de yehu no be da 55 million Ghana cedis na Ghana for bofu no obi akasa what be traffic the case so say adan ya NDC for na den echi wo mo. Please let's respect our listeners, let's respect our viewers. Let's respect Ghanaians. Miracle Daniel Abuaje And some men one kind of chrome ha. Now, no back. Ah, ye can't back. And I ora nyejuma. And at the end, just say, you know, no radio to TV, so no casas bra. And then, ye try to say, ora, yejuma. The people of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, try to say, ora, yejuma. In just 1 year, a few months, equal 2 years, ye ba bemin. Now, NPP for ano just say one must say, hey, now all our operation recover all loot, and now dear Baye Juma, and then Juma, Juma. Before so much, Dennis Miracle Abuaje. I'm say social media, but hey, no move, dear 10, other much children, dear, now I had then, dear, Mr. Be post me reaction, but me not bear 2K reaction. Comment bear 500 and something comment. I did the attempt 98%. Now, Yoko. Edi crack and the Barbontin statements in the Barbontins. Emma, you say charges went to any achieve Dennis Miracle Abuajia. Medical to me Facebook pages, so no. But hey, I say I'm in Facebook got many followers. Wobia Obia to me and Ewa. Woman to me and Kasa. The various social media posts and people for a silent because Omo said chia no. Sabi, I mean Bonnie say from no alleged say yes so boy taxpayers' money. Now what be sabi say alert what back chrono kasi say. Now what the other back chrono no Gerard wa accountant no. One of the sabi producer wa hunu nyansa and na chrono na one of the me no alert echo boy no. One of shase etwa ne de. Now what the was it media mentria na media echo campaign.
Did he say that?
Now me say,
Debbie, I'm coming. Ali, did he say
that? Hold on. That is, you see, that is the understanding. Maintain finano. Yes, maintain finano.
So we shouldn't conclude.
But common sense, I'm not concluding. I'm just insinuating. Common sense should tell me Ibrahim Ali Ameti has said, 55 million Ghana cedis of taxpayers' money, no. I mean, mobilize you know, say, you know, try and see, not you're pronouncing it guilty. You see, the understanding is say, what fast cannot sword the campaign, Sabaya, bet me abaye, you know, the National Communication Officer. Because someone needs the car, a beer then one contest election or party mo. Party as Sabia contest election, a binya 500 Ghana city, there, binya 10,000, there be a 5,000. Someone needs the car. MPP mo, such a very important position, National Communication Officer position. A beer then what me a contest, I know winning. So what I say, so
National Communication Director, right?
Director. Well, I mean, they can give any other name. What they say. So it should tell you.
Should we believe what the MPP are saying?
Yes.
The Yoko boss anase asuya ho do a wo mo hwehwehwe sa yo ni some person mo silent say
say menua menewo ena na ye adwuma ewo ye fe ne say interministerial den me ye fe ne say executive secretary wo so ye accountant ena Yoko fo abechi ye mie no na ye se abokro no allege ye kan ya ye kan ye ni na me accountant wo aka no kre sampa bo 55 million Ghana cedis na mo say ye wi no kre and to me measure set twetwa me de na me ma sha set twetwa me de a na miracles nso e ono na so na ehye ho so you don't need a soothsayer.
So what you were saying say the air to ho a
yes
no be akuta the position
no be akuta the position yes the accountant admitted say I'm coming hold on I know where you are coming because of time.
Okay.
The accountant admitted say chrono na course one no a no age tuma wo tua no one miracles and a boy
use your word again allege
me say allege chrono na allege yes wo boy no one miracles boy no accountant no due to me say enye ono nko na a boss akro no na one miracle na ma miracle case na yemo no because say accountant ya ma be twa na di anka no kra wo nyina enka Dennis Miracle Abuaje ka by this time ye yi na ka da ne gbegbe ha menu am market on the wall ye yi na me dia kamenya condemn be 1 week 50 million bail condition eswa because I was here to me man be 100 million na when po say no sign a presidential staffer. Many are country. No, a presidential staffer. Now when Pona Chrono say any presidential staffer na wo Jubilee House hodum na woni Akufo Addo ena na ekoba alleged you say envelopes ahodo ebeba hodum a sika exchange hands here any ho de ye ka be 5 billion you know you very say you p sika yentime moso ena te say fa ne so what I say and so investigation ekoswo ye reset your mind Ghana. Now, obviously, a Bema or a Bema or MPP moi, one not here so a Bema. Someone who said a year Okatachi. Obviously, a Bema Okatachi. One may bet.
Okay, the chair.
One may bet. And I got to jump to the gospel. Now, that brings to mind MPP for no. I say we have two different braids. Okatachi, a member of the New Patriotic Party. Dennis Miracle Abuaje, and so a member of the New Patriotic Party. Oba ya na say chi na oye MPP ni ayefe no ye fe say ye chi o ni din bi refi oba ya no di President Mahama temi o betimi akan me din no ye say din oh yes get me the name one of nyina MPP fo but ya shi o mo no what is say MPP fo akobo dompem say wo mo yi no one me no okatachi abo defend the MPP party awon 24/7 our social media all defend the MPP. What is that? You know, ya buko bodom pem say you know. That is day by within in less than 2 hours. No ma share massy app ewa yoko. Edi ni yimu. Eti MPP mono ebi eni pasimbi ana. MPP mono ebi eni pasimbi. Na me die mo hunu is just a tip of the iceberg. Not me saying Kamenka, but I will say it on this to a bigger platform. So the bear one more MPP for one would see me and I no pay me bomb mokoko. Saint Dennis Miracle Abuaji DA just a tip of the iceberg. So me know what I say. CEOs are who do by 7 and I'm docket ready. Yeah, bomb tanta. Dennis Miracle Abuaji shall say investigation, you know, somewhere around 2020, somewhere around you know, your bar mancha and your shots here a investigation, no, and then that part another DA. To one more did this our ministers, deputy ministers, CEOs. One more they gonna dream. Kitachi said dream dear project kind of show mama in your various departments, you know. One more sorry no money ye. Now when John Mahama ever face so. All right. One more did the Attorney General ever face so. One more Ghana ever face so. You better chill among bako sankoko. Now that should be one more who asan koba near more position of interest near the taxpayers' money at your car. The car I can now what's your dear crying. Yeah, my Ghana for hotel more. Yeah, dear, my Ebema a hotel ban. Woman D FM did your manums per day. 2 years yake, a rest in Kwan ya day. To operation recover all loot, all run now, Monsieur and Judgment, and Moncasani NTA. Moncasani NTA. And people for my back, ya chemo. Mumra, I'm make a sunny NTA. Ya rest yet to my Ghana. Ghana Koswa, me de account. You know, man, your Sam, me de MDs in the yard, and Sam Fatah. I'll come and sit here and actually criticize the NDC, you know, appointee. So, your MPP former appointee, would this catch the dreamer, me Ibrahim Ali, me pay Ghana yen to know, me Hassan Manuel, and find I'm on your Sam. Okay. Say, yeah, co-opposition, and I want to see a co-opposition. We are in government till 2072 plus. Mono, ye bra near the Ghana mamo. So don't even talk about some Saba Bemo. For where? The Muye, Chrono, I'm about my Ghana. So they must not messing up this economy.
Bema Ali Ibrahim. Ali, and I would say in Kano, messages are Odiabani making kind at the amount. I see on WhatsApp, or I see others also on Facebook. I say good morning to the good morning. Thank God for your life and good job you are doing for the nation. Thank you so much. Then the president has already said we Ghanaians have short memory. I know Daniel Ofori Bamfo on Facebook. Then Ali Baba from Medina, Alfred Woyome, whom NPP composed a song with his name, was given bail condition of 54 million cedis over 51 million judgment debt. The debt case. Where was this hypocritical lawyers of MPP by then? Because it was not their own, and so it is okay today. I always say MPP is full of hypocritical characters, like what lawyer Adolfo just said. Okay. Nana Amuakon is also saying, keep the good work, Kaakyire. Thank you, Nana Amuakon, and thanks for watching. Alfred Owusu Ansa, good morning. Kaakyire Kofi Badu, I'm watching live from Airport City, Accra. You are doing a great job for Mother Ghana. Thank you. Anthony, MPP lawyer, very angry. He always talks for them. Okay, so Abrantier, Anthony, and also Abaye. Let's check the text messages and WhatsApp messages as well. Na yen hwede e wo ho na fe ewia na yen hwede yen panifo so de beto so e amayen we say from Mystic Wonder inside in Sanwem Adwajiri, where this MPP guys where were these MPP guys when Chachu Chikata and co were arrested in church under Kufuor, when Sami Jemfi and some journalists were arrested under Nanado? Is Miracle Boaji above the law? My regards to Honorable Mark Tete, the Greater Accra Regional Chairman, hopeful for NDC. So let's see this one. The person speaking for MPP is not doing them anything good. DBA listening from Atadeka or Atadeka. So by way, senior, keep up the good work. Congratulations to all contestants of the MPP just ended election. It was free and fair, peaceful. Better luck to those that lost. Great things to Okumkom, JFK, Nana B, Ni Shipi, and Honorable Carlos Ahenkra from Abele in Nungwa. Okay, yeah, that's it, Papa. So let's see. First message is also here. Wow, quite a number of them. But let's see. Ghana needs peace. Politicians shouldn't play with Ghanaians' conscience, doing things in a Rambo star by arresting a politician from Michael Obadia East Legon. And also Eddie Ebaye. Good morning. I'm listening to you live from Ashoman Estate. Please, can I get Kobina? Okay, Mate. I'll let Kobina keep in touch with you. Good morning to you guys out there. Please wait. Okay, thank you. I'll say because okay, Casino, Banana Inn. Thanks for listening. Lamte, and so I say Lamte Hin Rashid, listening to you live from Temagov City. Kaakyire, I pity these current NDC government appointees because the next MPP government will be interesting. Pastors, journalists, imams are all mute. Okay, I don't think journalists are mute. We are all speaking. We are all talking. Whilst we the lawyers condemn Yoko, or the style of the security agencies' mode of arrest, let us also educate and caution our politicians not to be talking like they are on top of the law. Okay, so from Ales, Kofi, Jireni, Adenta, and Wade, and also Eddie Ebaye. So that is also a caution to all of us. Let's see. Okay. My member nefe yentoa so emfa emma na yehe enkomo a ewo honum na. So the second term or the third term, as people are proposing for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, womo ede koko takwa kohe, the interpretation of how it is going to be. Then the state of Ghana, economy, and so and some say. Let me still start from Manuel na into Manuel.
Yeah. Kaakyire.
Yes, sir.
Before I get into this one.
Oh, no time. No.
Oh, please. Make time. Oh, Ali, don't do this.
Okay, so
Ali, don't do this. Don't do this.
We have 20 minutes to go. We are sharing for 5 minutes each.
Okay, yeah. So I'm timing him.
Sure, we can all time ourselves.
So the Edikai, Era, Oketechi, and Dra, we all solidarize with him, and then Nanopi. And the information that I'm getting is Era, Jerry Ameshai. Has been sent to the constituency to see Senoma Bibia Atuto Akwemu between Yeroketechi and then Yamami Mavis in Cancer Wood. So Ubika Obi neglecting a party member. So the person is not on top of issues, the person lack information on these things. So a bit me abwa uni masem ekoswa you don't talk to it. There is nowhere I am as accountant and say only Dennis Miracle Abwajabo Chrono. There is any baby into kuntum pwe and tro. And in the Pakrona, dear also be at yes, you can say wabokrono. Or see or ye investigation. Now was see a ma say wait this for the NDC people because some communicators better now they don't educate them. They just tell them what they need to enjoy in their ears. That's it. So I need to give them some little education. Yeah, investigate you be and punches you are charging the Pakrono. And per the letter a free Yoko Hono. Or more patches said the whole issue is still under investigation. And see, a banese na wo a communicator of the NDC. What better now I establish say wabokrono.
Well, but he said alleged. So
there be we are all cano NDC for sir. And he was pressing on chrono 30 and that's what you're saying. And that's the narrative I want to correct. Omo ye investigation. Yeah, it's can't say obi abokro no mo establish here. Omo charge omo fani ko gina court here. So uni ha ne ka say dubo here we are some 50 something million e wo memu ha. Ye be ye press conference egu ni ma say. NDC for ya bet na radio so ka chere say ade a attorney general is a form of accountability. E ko wie say. Ade omo ye nyina na attorney general ko court ko ka chere say ade o ye o press conference o ka chere NDC for full soldiers say edubo ahia abokro no ni nyina na theater na oye na concert na oye my funny serious. It was comedy. And it say and even your attorney general etimi yes ade we na wo communicator what bet na ha adwaobo de wabokro no your attorney general create evidence ade o de be theater mamo full soldiers no okoko tokoka bibi furo say the oye na it was theater na or entertaining the base of the National Democratic Congress my taking it serious. And you bet now Dennis Abokro no evidence be na wo. You have no evidence. But the way you are saying it, mo grassroots the benam so be Abokro no. Let's correct this narrative. One say onokasa e shooting in the foot. Ketri. When himself from the beginning of his submission, Oka say Adena Yoko eye no enye NDC for na eye. But in his submission, he made a statement or say, Mahama, chemo say, ora ye juma. That's what he said. So clearly, Mahama is behind the arrest of miracles. Pay this na some okaye. Or say Mahama chemo say, Yoko ye juma. And on Nakasa Ninsem can or say, na miracles kasa too much. From the NDC communicator and or TDFM. Or try say the arrest of miracles Abwaji and yes we sika na kasa or kasa now or putting the government on it also no and I John Dramani Mahama are affecting the arrest. That's from the NDC communicator. Anyame. It is a wood here now no pay ya. The arrest of Yera miracles per Ibrahim Ali say Yera John Mahama. And Amaya channel. Now it is because the man is very active, the man is very articulated, and then he's putting the government on his toes. So they are teaching him a lesson, and it is very sad. So Omaya Yetimi, yes, we are man kasa, o kasa ye de chrono beshel. Now ya suma NDC yoko so mbechel. Ye we are near suma NDC communicator say on betina radio soon can tell say kasa wo kasa niti na yaba becho na Mohammed Chow say orale ye juma. And this is sad. In Pembeso ye do new. And then you see when we get power, my yenye the same thing. That's what they need to understand. Say we won't prosecute anyone in this country from 2029. We won't. We will persecute people in this country.
Okay.
We will persecute people in this country and let them feel what they are doing now. And we will do it in 1,000 folds. On my day from 2029.
Second topic. Ali.
Well, I mean, correcting it quickly before going to the second topic. Jamaica say, Manka say, President Mahama, Aoda, say, Uncoche, ye finish Derek Miracle Abuaje.
What's what say? All right, yes,
President Mahama, a chief executive officer of the Ghana Armed Forces. the president of the Republic of Ghana. No any administration before so ban will catch a Ghana for you or bar. Okay. Will be dealing with the issue of Ora. Say President Mahama appoint to be say won't fight the cause of Ora. Then the Pakono ye the Germana. President Mahama amambo sheye ena edisa aba. And we are different from saying categorically President Mahama and I directly say, you know, what you say. So President Mahama is on course. The third term bid the idea. You will be several times. Saying Kebeya President Mahama called third term. I was privileged enough to meet the president himself at the Jubilee House. And I'm in a dean command direct. Say President Mahama. Mesro, and then my be one idiot. But they may have none said the Oma Ghana Koso Torti and your ma ye. Economy general and nice pabini. Approval rating was ready. Mesro. What the yarn ye count? Yeah, and this is for Uncle Ghana for to do na sink a beya. Kakotete. President Mahama, and my reply be a mirror fida. Was it Ali? What you ma you know? Me hunu maniso. And now me da was sensu say one mame, you know, sir, you know, a friend say endorsement. Nemum me de my family de. My bafo, my son before. Before some me free aben mono, she share and also me ye my economy management and na so said ye be ya obi kran po ba want to men say no me ye. Na me interested say me call 13. Emphatic from the horse's own mouth or catch them direct at the Jubilee House. Okay. ATM people for, I mean, why should you do on several occasions? President Mahama Babu and Tiambeka say, oh no, you're interested in going third term. What kind of several times? You know, I'm repeat almost especially NDC communicators. Okay. And so why this issue of third term? The president is not interested. Yeah, you can't say. Yeah, do be Bama na be take you over from President, you know, Mahama. Okay. Now, obi bi answa ya dene beba. Say aye me Ibrahim Ali Ameti hey. Say aye Dr. Sami Aye. Say aye Johnson Asiye Dun Ketia. Say aye the communication officer for Gushegu. We NDC ni. Once are all back on the takings of NDC there. But me anti me face no. Now, but I'm kind of several times. I made the Baumia. I'm very emphatic. Say, dear Baumia, honestly, we bet me be president. Because by 2072, no about okra. Sabi, Nankopon and Frena. Let us say, I want to be put anante. Eti Baumia dear. Time no always see the time completely. Always see the time completely. And now, dear, we bet me be president of Ghana. It is not going to be possible. And so that year, and was say no, Sabi, Sika, Wamunyanka Clay, they say miracle, they say alleged. 55 million, now then is the ground and now 55 million alleged. And the president, you know, former vice president, head of economic management, on your saying, now wasting.
Ali, thank you very much.
MPP,
well, maybe that is how.
Well, party in a day we are going to say Mahama to us. Who will the idea?
It's my member, Goyo, and Central, you can crunch in
there is an NDC person or the court as I can crunch it, and I even can crunch and or did they say issue at the court. President Mahama, so the
PNC, so NDC, what are interested?
Ali, he said he needs interpretation of that particular article.
Clear. It doesn't
interpretation.
And a lawyer's cry no me for the constitution can't see me no more person motias here. Almost the Supreme Court.
Sure. Judges. Is a press course in the they are on a BBA.
Be my dream called SCAB. You be can and now. So kind ancient history now that there Hammurabi Code 282 clauses Obaye or he wait in the aba we can't or any other canning in our boom say free neck with Samra winning because what if we be about or 282 na binya bill. Ghana Constitution Article 66 was a person shall not be elected to hold office as Ghana president for more than 2 terms.
Yeah.
A layman's view there. Kawe there is simple. Say me nye Bruni. Yesu betimi di Ghana man penia. Ubedi nim premier no pe. Say nyame adom ne de hye wo sa. President Mahama ade bi na me hwe bi wo say be emra Professor Mills, the late president free mu no. Obey president on records would be president for 6 years per the constitution arrangement. For 6 months also then.
For 6 months, yeah.
Iti enona musa say either ono jisa presidential ex gratia ani ade nana. Enona na me person be the Supreme Court current interpretation. And san obedi from 2013 to 2017. Na me person me hu. See a far no any personal 2 terms now. This is the second personal 2 terms. Ibuku ya bi me busa say constitution ne kire say the 2 terms ne to aso ana. So odi ba ku na break here. O san ho kwanya say obetimi asan sha say bi every one e dey akotu. But when the constitution ne kan say obetimi adi o mampani empremier nu pe. Constitution ne kire say odi ba ku na o fie na o san bai ana say odi ni mi eni to aso. Ni e kira ne say so odi e mampani ni empremier. Yes, minim say this for ni bi wa they wish say ka President John Dramani Mahama obeto aso. Ebi a mo hara say why na be succeed no. Eno de ohun say o cause si ani obe succeed no. Eno so be ya prapre. Because ya titi di ni bi ya te finance minister to forcing. Ya te chairman e si edu nketia. Ya te agric minister.
Yeah, Rekopoko.
Ya te former to and boss MD Kwame Ewua.
Yeah.
Edi ni bebre e den ya.
Julius Debra.
Den ya. Obe Kwame.
Julius Debra.
Julius Debra so di o Miami Club. Vice president. Eye den ya. Efu be den ya na nkwamnem. Efu ne den obe kwamnem. Some people dey so ma yomu funesi o. Eto mu funu mo twen say obe kwamnem ma na won kwamnem. Ewo ho. Inti ye hwe. Bi gidi say Supreme Court will do justice for this.
Okay.
Na me pese me tumi nuanu me nu ifo. Ma me ni kan free NDC for you.
Okay.
Yen UPDA ye pese President John Dramani Mahama o subsidy say ni o kan na wenti na go timi yemu 70% nso ko university from 70 to 100.
Sure.
Say wa anya kra no benya 65 kra B+. Wa ya de yen UP 2029 yen e ba ben. Say ye ba nia ye be ye to aso na be content because ye the plan. We share my appointees na the AC na MPP for ye be the corruption near my baby. Ubi obeka say chronoboni near me be ankoso no. Ene dey be anon ti Ghana. E bi on ma e ntwa to so. E bi on so aye no kre. Enfifi mu no be me ahu say obi ye bi anaso anya bi say bi mo wa ye mfrem. E bi on so aye afrem. Appointees no uni umshia ya catcher mimi si omu bia minimum make catcher say omo hwe no mangu president John Dramani Mahama enimu ase he says so ni ho na ebi na NDC aban foforo kra na beba ye de UPN ye ba say ya ma na NDC aban kra na beba MPP for the omo de chale bo ho na de the two omo fu bi omo ye mistakes no ma ye ne west.
What is everything?
Na emrano so because e dey am so omo sese no emrana na e dey be hwe omo nsem. Omo nya ne french se na be ya emran hwe omo nsem a enkoye gidi asebia. Na me ntumi nua MPP ni sofo. Okay. Ye wa MPP mu no. Yi na e kan Dr. Nato. So unim Dr. Nato.
There be o.
Oh. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni guy name you know.
One of the man.
Oh, udu kroma nkola ne kra kan. A friend and doctor, no action, talk only.
And then fiti alampa.
Say there.
So then there fiti alampa not on.
On your lectures ni bio.
12 foot on as well.
On no beka say John Dramani Mahama, the incompetent. O man guy named the incompetent. Ye na yesu incompetent.
Incompetent Mahama administration.
And a Ghana for so I'm for the NPP promises school free SHS name and name. Okay. The about man and Nekufuado. And the Nekufuado be ya TMPP name be a we are name. Ye Kansas ye Alan supporters your menti. And all my qua 8 years near Ghana for chums are near expecting because expectation and one another so very high. Because John Mahama incompetent. And Pastor Mahama ni timia de never bu ano ya nenkoyi. Na do a Ghana for nya gide oni mu no. E no so beto the second time beto to purpose. First time grade na ye kakra.
Na yankasa.
Na me pese me kache me nua na me kache nze hwe.
Ontie futu.
Sebi.
Oyi ya no.
Say incompetent and send people for gusuka say Mahama nyehwe. Say Mahama e failing poa. Me sisu bi o me. Kodu crunch yellow man.
Yes.
Me kache MPP for say.
Yes.
Send the MPP for say Mahama incompetent. Ghana for the to me asanhwe ni say bi o.
Okay.
No musa kase onyehwe.
Yes.
Anya no why na be bi e ba ho e be kan wasem.
Okay.
Enyehwe no.
Okay.
Me catch them say Ghana for.
Yes.
Say Mahama failing Ghana for poa.
Okay.
Ghanaians will forgive him because NP for now so competent.
Okay.
And then yes sir, suppose you onya di to feli kra, obi onya di to feli kra in the channel. Na mo na Kufuado. Ana Ghana for gidi onmu a wadi awie no. He, oda suti fie yem fan chen Ghana for fan chen da.
Okay, Montie.
On Dr. Mahmoud ba o me Dr. Nato. Ghana for fan chen mo.
Kasa.
Keep 1 minute. Just 1 minute, Mr.
1 minute because I make 1 minute.
Just 1 minute.
Your third topic yen kan wase.
1 minute. Keche 1 minute, Mr.
Manuel me da.
Keche. One send an kawo wo na Ghana wo na Ghana ya wo dia. Look at the performance of John Mahama.
Just a good morning. The arrest of Dennis Sabuaji, AK Miracles cause public uproar. Accountability is a fundamental obligation. Accountability is a fundamental obligation of public office. And no public official is above the law. Miracles must answer for his stewardship. You know, dear Uniano and so the buyer Anna Fenaku and now they and also a buyer. Jabejo for me that was say Manuel Dakon Kasade MPP, thank you. Kojo Kranche, the operations member UP, thank you for coming. And Ali Ibrahim. Madam was papa. Jose.
Now once again, happy birthday.
Now the do Buzan is Obi and the party wa be muti ha. Enti Buzan say ye kwa Ali.
Enti Ali odi ebe ko ni. Ona wa be.
Yeah, we are opposition.
Odi onya 5,000. Odi o my 3,000 ye be chini sa. Na dey
yeah, plan dey ya. Dey ya. 5 million people in power. 5 million be.
Enti eni anu mu auti o munkan no. Manuel Dakon, Kojo Kranche and Ali Ibrahim. Thank you so much for coming. 29 past 10. Aha, any did you made this year? Nyame yad mo chna, ye be baba be to aso di amount. Thanks for tuning in. Alex Senchi, Brantia Ahmed, one more production team. Many about Frima, any Brantia Derrico Pukwa da Roma. If you're live on the social media, Facebook and YouTube, of course. Executive producers, Father Dixon, and our general manager, Canadian Santio say, let me add much. Have a good morning. Yes, let me add much now.
FM. Montie oha FM14. FM. Montie oha FM14. FM.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibian so beri ni waware ni a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Asew. Wo den kan no ntumu ho. Me be mo anu nso hye kura dia ka ho. Wo hwade wapi ho. Wo ka se batete eda fom ho.
This way chocolate drink.
Catch up pay baba ware.
Asew.
Ye fi say this way chocolate drink. Ya sorry anopa no ne yenom ye bi hye fridge nom no se snack ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo ye didi wie ne ye pebibia bogu ya de so a this way chocolate drink ne yenom and this way no ti ano a he se kire wom kokko wom prick wom bibia wom ade wo hia ne so hye
this way chocolate drink
de wo hia ani so hye
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized, feel different. Always think specialized. Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Yanu me bibrime Yenya kofa tu yesuo Etuo tu esi bema bo Okunkunim kofa ejina ne so Akwara padi kokwe huwa ededa mana echire no Ye ne Adeshiambra kroma dansi